I'm not even sure if I remember how to do this. In a bit. I should probably pour some whiskey. That'll help. Probably a little more. What's that saying about absence makes the heart grow fonder? I hope you guys missed me. It's been a couple weeks. I had my meetup. That's why you guys haven't seen me. I'm recovering. Still feel like I'm recovering. Nah, not really. Not really. All right, I got some whiskey poured. I'm ready for this. Are you guys ready for this? Hey, everybody. Welcome to your Whiskey Encore. I'm Cheech. It's been a couple weeks. Let's just say it's been a couple weeks. That's fair, right? It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be fair. All right, I forgot how to do this, so let's see how this goes. All right, let's get to the chat. We'll get that out of the way. We'll talk about a few things tonight. Pretty laid back tonight. I know I'm not going super late. That's all I can tell you. I know I'm not going super late. Matter of fact, I'm going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes. No, I'm kidding. It won't be that short. I did say something to Jen, like, should I just start it off by saying I'm going to wrap up in 15 minutes and then maybe I can get out of there in an hour? But we'll see. We'll see. All right, everybody. Settle in. It's Whiskey Encore time. Let's see who's here. I believe the doc was the first one in that I saw. Cheers, Cheech, right back at you. Dr. Emmenecker, good to see you. It was good to see you in person a couple weeks ago at the meetup. Cheers to you, Mark. That's the first whiskey I've had since the meetup. And yes, it's Wild Turkey 81. All right, Mark said he started off with a mellow corn old fashioned to get started and moved on to the Buzzard Roost cigar rye. I don't think I have that Buzzard Roost. I've had it. I just don't think I own that one. Mellow corn old fashioned sounds pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. I like mellow corn though. I'm that guy. What's up, Chris? 1WD in the house. Cheers, everyone. Drinking some Evernorth that I procured over the weekend. Nice. Yeah, I guess being nearby has its privileges, Chris. You did say cheers, everyone. So you get a cheers for me as well. Well, cheers to you, Chris. Good to see you as always. Whiskey. Wow, it tastes different than I remember it. It's funny how it's been a couple of weeks. The last thing I drank that had alcohol in it was an actual beer, which doesn't happen very often, but it did because we were watching the Super Bowl. You guys remember that thing a couple of weeks ago? Blowout in the first half. You guys remember that one? Tom Anderson's here. What's up, Tom? Good to see you sipping on several different Texas whiskey brands tonight because it's Texas Whiskey Tuesday. Is that a thing you just made up? Because I'd never heard of it before, but several different whiskey brands. Tell us which ones you're drinking and which ones you like. And everybody tell me what you're drinking in the chat so we can get to that. You did say cheers, and cheers to you, Tom. Good to see you again. Good to see everybody. Hey, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, hit the thumbs up. Got 35 people hanging out already. Who knows how late we'll go tonight? I said not long, but you know how that can change. I feel like I'm a little out of focus. Do you guys feel like I'm a little out of focus? Oh, I just realized my camera is mirrored. Is that true? It looks like it's backwards on my end. Is that backwards on your end? Somebody tell me if that's backwards or not, and I'll fix it. Can't tell on my end because I'm backwards a little bit. Mark Ellens is here. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Cheers, Cheech. And the other Marquee. Yep. Enjoyed a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof earlier. There you go. Now finish a 15 stars pour. What's next, peeps? I don't know, buddy. I don't know where you go after that. I don't have the 15 star though. I've heard good things about that. Everybody pick something from Mark Ellens, and cheers to you, Mark. Good to see you again. Let me see if I can get my thing to focus a little bit better. There I am in all my grayness. Phoning in a bit tonight. Mark is cheersing all y'all. He knows the plural of y'all is all y'all. That's important. Bob Glass is here. What's up, Bob? Always good to see you, buddy. Good to have me back. You say that now, or you said that 20 minutes ago. You might feel differently now that I got started, right? Is anybody telling me this stuff's backwards? Let me see if that's backwards or not. It's doing no, I guess that's right. I guess that's right. Or is it doing the mirror thing? Hold on. You guys stay with me for a second. It did the mirror thing. No wonder. Now I feel much better. Does that look better? Does everybody feel better about that? I feel a lot better about that now because I was feeling kind of weird. I was like, I didn't know what was going on, but now I know what was going on. It was backwards. Camera, updates, stuff like that. Let's see who else is here. Joey B's here. Good to see you, Joey. Cheers. You got the Florida man thing in there. I saw you using it on your emojis. Thanks, channel members, for being such good supporters and being part of the Whiskey Encore crew. Anybody can join. You just hit the join button and you get to use custom emojis. I actually have a reward that's going to be coming out There's a bunch of Patreon rewards about to happen, but there's about to be something specifically for channel members as well. I'm not sure how it's going to work out yet, but it's coming soon. You guys probably have a pretty good idea what it's going to be. And if you don't, just ask and I'll tell you. That's how you got to do. Just got to ask. Larry 3R's here. What's up, Larry? Good to see you. Encorians. I like that. Encorians. That sounds pretty good. Did I cheers you? Okay, I didn't cheers you, Larry, but let me get Joey and you. I think I might have got Joey, but let's get both of you guys again. Cheers, fellas. Good to see you both. Mr. Mom's here. What's up, Orlando? Good to see you, buddy. Cheers to you. He's saying cheers to everyone and me. You got me. Good to see you, Orlando. Oh, there we go. Tony Bagadonis. There's somebody I got to hang out with a couple weeks ago and got to watch the Super Bowl with Tony as well, as he was at the meetup and we drank a lot of whiskey and hung out a lot. It was a good time. Good time. Hola, amigos. Salud, Cheech, with a Chilean bought Wild Turkey 81, probably as good as your Dusty handle. There you go. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. I hope it's good. Are those things just laying around in Chile? Is that what's going on? Is there everywhere? You do get a cheers because he said salud, that's cheers. So, Tony, good to see you again. Great finally meeting you in person after all these years of knowing you online. Finally, great meeting you in person and hanging out and, drinking and having some food and having a good time for a few days. It was a good time. I had a great time. I probably had a little too much of a good time because I ended up getting a little sick for a couple of days. I think I was just run down. And then I hurt myself because that's what I do. And then other than that, I'm good. I'm good. Last Tuesday, I had a wicked headache just popped up out of nowhere. And that's why I could not stream last Tuesday. Was not good. Was not good. One of those got to put myself to bed kind of things. And that's what I did. All right. Mark Allen's with a cheers all use in chat. That is nuts. It's all y'all is the plural. All use, though. I like that. Mark, it counts either way, right? It counts either way. John Cloud's here. What's up, John Cloud? Cheers, Cheech, and friends. I guess we are all friends here, aren't we not? Cheers, John Cloud. We are whiskey friends, that's for sure. Don't forget to watch Hello Again, Whiskey Friends tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern with Jeffrey Wack and Kelsey Dime and Darrell Stewart, the Whiskey Saint. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in the chat. See if anybody wants to hang out. If you don't want to hang out, that's fine. You don't have to come hang out. But if you want to come hang out, come hang out. We'll talk whiskey. We'll drink whiskey. We'll probably have a little bit of fun. And then I've already pinned that to the top of the chat. So anybody wants to come join for a little bit, we'll hang out. We'll drink some whiskey. I got a couple samples here I might want to get into, actually. So we'll see what goes on here in a few minutes. Good to see you, John Cloud. Let's see who else is here. Slapshot's popping in. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. Evening. And I believe that's supposed to say cheers, Cheech. So I'm going to say that says cheers, Cheech, and cheers, Brian, right back. Cheers, Brian. Got to see Slapshot again. We hung out for my meetup, but it was also Brian's 50th birthday weekend. So we celebrated Brian's birthday at least 4 days in a row. It seemed like it went on. It's happy birthday to Slapshot. If you didn't wish him a happy birthday yet, we can get him now. He's still 50, and he's got another year before that changes. So he's right there. My birthday's coming up in a couple. We won't talk about that one too much. Or maybe we will. Maybe we'll talk about it too much. There's another person that was at the meetup. Fats Way. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you. Starting on some Eagle Rare. Sometimes it's just good to bring it back to that, isn't it? It's just good. Hey, speaking of Fats Wave, and then he said cheers. Let me cheers, Tom. Cheers, Tom. Right underneath him is Enrique, who was not able to make it to the meetup this year, but I promised Enrique on my last stream that whatever the best bottle was that we drank, I would pour him off a sample of it. And unfortunately, Enrique, there were two really good bottles, so I poured you off a 1 ounce sample of each one of those, and I'm going to be sending that out to you probably next week. So be on the lookout for that. The reason I said coincidentally is the best bottle was brought once again by Fats Wave. He brought the best bottle last year. He brought the best bottle this year. So Enrique, you have a couple of samples coming your way, sir, and maybe you can make it next year, and you do get a cheers. I see Mark Ellens is in the background. Give me 1 second, Mark Ellens, and I'll bring you on. We'll hang out. I'm going to say hello to Bowers in the house. What's up, Pecker House? Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Joe the Sample Guy's here. What's up, Joe? Cheech. Cheers, Cheech. All y'all hit the like. Yeah, hit the like. 50 people hanging out. Thanks, everybody. You guys must be starved for entertainment. Plus, I know the West Coast is coming online. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let me say hi to one more person, and then I will bring you on, Mark. And I think T-Rob's popping on in the background, too, right now. So Big Vic's here. What's up, Victor? Good to see you, man. I haven't talked to you in a while. We probably should talk. It's been a bit. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. You do say cheers? Right back at you, bro. All right, I'm gonna bring Mark Ellens on. I still don't see T Rob. I just see that he's trying to come on, but he's not back there yet. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Not much, man. Out of practice. I'm out of practice. That's how I am.
You
I
feeling
kind of
better?
forgot how all this stuff runs. Like when you don't do it for a couple of weeks, it's surprising how much shit you got to remember to juggle to get on the air.
You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. So after my meetup, so as many of you guys know, I've been losing weight for like the last year. So I'd lost a lot of weight leading up to my meetup, and then of course for the meetup, I just didn't even think about what I was eating or anything like that. So I ate rich food for like 3 or 4 days in a row, and then the next like 5 days it caught up to me and was not a good scene. Wasn't a good scene. So I was just a little under the weather for that. And then last Tuesday I had planned on streaming, like I had even talked to Tony Bag of Donuts earlier today, and I was fine. And then at about 10 o'clock at night, I just got this really intense headache, and it just put me to bed. That was the only thing I could do was go to bed. Other than that, I'm fine. Other than that.
Yeah, I had a migraine last night. It was no good.
Yeah, I don't even know if I
Like,
called this
all
thing
day.
a migraine. It wasn't really a migraine as much as just it was like super intense and very persistent and just did not seem to go away. I think I was deficient in something. Probably the whiskey that I had drank for a few days before.
There
Could
you
be
go.
it, right? Could be it. Could
Right.
be it. Well, what are you sipping on, Mark?
I have a bottle of Coppercraft single barrel straight bourbon.
Okay, there you go. And how is that?
Very good. It's a local distillery.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I've run across the Coppercraft a couple times when I've been out and about in the world, but I don't think I own any of that.
yeah, it's pretty good. I really like it. It's the
You-
very first old fashioned that I ever had was with Coppercraft. So
okay. And is
so
that you said it's a single barrel? What's the proof point on that? Let's talk about whiskey. This is a whiskey
yeah,
channel.
this is a 101 proof.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I don't think they say, let me see. 7 years, 7 months.
Okay. Well, they're
70,
right.
75 corn, 21 rye, 4 barley.
Okay. So very, very much going after that wild turkey thing, I guess.
A little bit. Yeah.
Wonder how
Oddly
it compares.
reminiscent.
Yeah, I've never had it, but I would like to. I
Yeah.
would like to give that a try. I'd like to try it next to some wild turkey, actually. Hey, Donald Rates is here. What's up, Donald? Good to see you. How are things in Toronto tonight? Good evening, folks. Another Tuesday evening commute home with Whiskey Encore. Well, hopefully you made it home the last 2 weeks while I wasn't streaming. I don't know. Hopefully you can find your way home, Donald, without the encore. I have a feeling you could. I have a feeling you could. You do get a cheers. Cheers, Donald. All right, let's bring on another marquee just to keep it confusing.
Yep, let's put as many marquees on screen as we can. That's what
I had
I
been thinking about changing my name.
Cheers.
I mean, it's already WE. Just make it, I don't know, Misky E.
Yeah.
And you got
Yeah, I was thinking about
Marquee.
the Cheech
Marquee
E.
E. Oh, okay.
Yeah, people call me Cheech.
Cheers, guys. I thought I'd get here before Z-Man shows up. Why not?
I haven't even talked to Ed. Who's Ed? Anybody seen Ed?
Oh, he's in the chat. Yeah.
So I haven't even been on like Whiskey Tube at all. Like since my meetup, I was. Let's talk about the ugly stuff that goes along with that, like
Is it-
cataloging receipts and paying vendors and writing checks and balancing.
It wasn't about business. Come on.
No, it's all done now, so I can go
Yeah.
back to having fun. So it's all done now. So
Yep.
what fun
Fun
that
while it
is.
lasted.
It was fun. Well, here's the thing. Again, Doc, since you were there for the third year in a row, although in a different capacity this year, because again, the weekend just seemed to like be a blink and like a blur for me. Like I tried to offload as much of the responsibilities this time as I could, and I did, and it still seemed like I was just as busy and it went just as quickly.
Oh, yeah.
But hopefully everybody had a good time. That's all that matters to me, is that everybody had a good time.
Yep.
What did you move on to, Mark? What are you drinking now, Doc?
I had that cigar rye. I'm thinking about pouring a little bit of this one because I got some more donuts on the shelf, and it's getting pretty low. I killed a McKenna 10 last night.
I'd probably pour off the last 2 ounces into a
The
sample
cigar
bottle.
rye is
Oh yeah, that one's Dazer number 2.
it's getting down there. So I had to take it off the shelf. This is one T-Rob gave me at the first meetup of yours.
Oh, okay.
So
T-Rob's been trying to come back on. He's in the background, but I mean, just his camera or something's not causing him to come on.
I don't really want to pour that Black Forest into the same glass I had that cigar rye in.
No, you definitely do not, because that cigar rye, that's the one where they actually use tobacco to smoke the barrels or something with it.
Yeah, but tonight when I was drinking it was very chocolatey when I poured it tonight.
See, I remember that being chocolatey. So I've had that a couple times. I don't own a bottle, but I've had it a couple times, and every time I remember getting the chocolate thing off.
Like a dark chocolate sort of thing. I don't know that I recall that before. It was more tobacco-y, leathery before, but it turned kind of dark chocolatey.
All right, well, let me pour a little more whiskey because there's more people to cheers. Should I use cheersing whiskey? Let me see what the proof is on that. Nope, don't want to jump into that one. That's 125-ish. That one's 110-ish. All right, let me pour a little bit more cheersing whiskey. Actually, I'll go up a little bit because I have a bottle I'm trying to I guess I'm not trying to finish it yet, but I'm trying to get down further. Oh, it's one of these. You guys remember these? The Fable and Folly from Orphan Barrel from a couple years ago. What year is this? Is this a 2021, 2022, something like that? Anyway, you pour some of that because I saw it on the shelf earlier and I wanted to drink it again. So then I'll cheers with this since it's only 90 proof. Ooh, I poured heavy. Hope I like it. All right, let's get back to the chat. Hopefully somebody else. I don't know if T-Rob's going to make it on. He's tried to come on a few times, but he keeps popping off in the background. So we'll see if he makes it back on. Manny's here. What's up, Emmanuel Martinez? Good to see you, buddy. With just a cheers. He must be busy. Cheers to you, man. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, got Dano B in the background, just popping in. What's up, Dano?
What's up? Hello.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, right.
The meetup sucked.
Yeah, that's because you didn't make it. Well, you know what? I don't think the meetup sucked.
The meetup part didn't suck, but the weekend kind of sucked.
Yeah. Well, some people had to go through a lot of extra to be there. Mark, thank you for your
extra. Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
That's what it is. Daniel, what you drinking on, buddy?
Starting with the 70th.
Okay, that's solid. All right, I just pulled some of this Fable and Folly, and I had a sip of it already, and it's better than I remember it. Mark, are you watching another channel? Is that what all that?
It was you that showed up on the YouTube. I don't know how YouTube showed up on my phone again. No, I'm not anymore. The TV's on the other room over there.
I can't hear that. It was just I heard a conversation. It sounded a lot like you. It was me. So annoying.
I don't know how. Oh, this guy's live. What the hell is that? Oh, then it showed and started playing on the phone. That guy's live again.
I see Ben Demon Hunter's here. I didn't see him say live. Oh, there he is. There he is. Big Whoop. Want to fight about it? I do. I do want to fight about it. I do want to fight about it. Good to see you, Ben. I don't see any cheers in there for Cheech, though. Did I miss you? I don't think I missed him. Maybe I haven't made it there yet. Maybe I haven't made it there. Steven Scone's here. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, buddy. No sips. I'm at work. Well, I'll have one for you. How about that? This sip's for you, Steve. This right here, this Fable and Folly, Orphan Barrel 14 liter. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to everybody else who's working tonight, too.
Is that a scotch? Is that a malt whiskey that you're sipping now?
No, this one's actually a bourbon.
Okay.
So, they did that thing where they did there was like.
It's not the muckety muck.
Yeah, muckety muck was, I think, the year before this. And then the year after it was the single malt or something. This one is actually a
with the fox on it.
Yeah, it says whiskey. It doesn't say bourbon.
Oh, so, you know what? I think I might have that one.
Yeah, it's the one with the.
You got that.
The fox with the lyre.
Yeah, fox horse thingy. Yeah, I got that.
It's like a centaur meets a fox that. It's
with antlers and wings.
Antlers and wings and wings.
It's quite the fantasy animal. He's like
a
unicorn. Yeah, it's mythical for sure.
Big. Yeah, that's what I say. Whatever that means. Dave Vogelslang's here. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man. He's saying hi to Steven, but I'm saying hi to Dave. I see you come in, buddy. I don't know if you said hi to me, but I'm saying hi to you. Cheers me so I can cheers you back, buddy. You know that is. All right. There's T-Rob saying hi in the chat, but I still haven't gotten one. Welcome back. Thanks, buddy. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. It's hard. It's hard for sure. So what else is going on? I'm looking for the Jack Daniels 14 year, putting that out to the 45 plus people watching this. I'm looking for that.
Me too. I'm gonna go run around tomorrow. See if
I'm gonna go run around tomorrow too. So I might run into you.
Hey, if I'm not gonna go up to the Palencia one because that's out of my way, but I'm gonna do the ones around here.
I'm gonna go to the Palencia one first. So if it's there, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And if he's got an extra, I'll have him hold it.
All right.
Word on the street last night was that the 12 is still better than the 14.
Okay, well,
I don't know who said it, but it was
that's
on Joe's stream.
Yeah, it's opinion. You know, it's just opinion.
You got to find out for yourself for sure.
I want to find out for myself. Plus, I already like the 10 and the 12. 14 right. I mean, I already like the product to begin with. You know, I like the Jack Daniels stuff anyway. So probably going to
number 7, letter A.
You weren't there for that. Well, you were there for that, weren't you? So the other people on the screen were not there for that, and people watching probably weren't there for that. So on the Saturday night portion of my meetup, we do a whiskey tasting game, and I try to make it. Yeah. So this year, sample A was old number 7 Jack Daniels.
Wow.
Troy headshotted the bottle.
Nailed it.
Really? Troy nailed it. He knew exactly what it was. So more power to Troy, man. Headshotted that call, and no one got the rest of it right at all. I threw some weird.
If I ever had it, it was years ago when I had no idea about whiskey.
It was three different bottles, 3 different samples. I don't have them all here. I'd show you, but the A sample was old number 7. The B sample was 101 rye. So Wild Turkey 101 rye, and then the C sample was Green River wheated bourbon. And that one really threw people. But it was still fun. You know, it's fun. It's fun. We're just doing a little game, get the whistle wet to get the night started, give away some prizes, all that stuff. That's what we do.
How many corks were there this year?
575. 576.
Wow.
576.
576 was the final count.
Yeah. My wife's a little salty about that, I'll tell you.
You were a little salty.
My wife is a little salty about that game.
I gave you guys a prize anyway. You didn't get a prize anyway. I'll send you more prizes. How about that? Will that make it better? I'll send it directly to your wife. Specifically, what is it that she wants most in life?
Oh, shit. I'm still alive. So,
Oh, stop that.
Well, at this point in time, never mind. Okay, let's go have fun.
I just want to say cheers to William Hall. Cheers, Phil. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, and Dave's getting me for a cheers. There we go. Cheers, guys. Good to see you. So I'm at practice literally the first whiskey I've had since that weekend. So that's a couple weeks now. A little over a couple weeks. So
wow.
Yeah. Well, it's taking it easy. So let me tell you,
swing of things.
Kinda. So I've got a goal, as many of you guys know, and I mentioned it earlier. I've been losing weight and trying to be healthier and all that stuff. So I purposely was not drinking since the meetup because I had my annual physical this past Friday. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, my blood work looked good and all that. And it does. It looks fantastic. Looks the best it ever has. So already lots of benefits for me losing weight. But I'm like in this final crunch of like hitting where I want to be as far as a weight goal goes. And I'm really close. I'm within striking distance. I'm less than 20 pounds away from my goal. So I'm kind of focused on that more than whiskey and whiskey tube, unfortunately, but I'm trying to really get there. You know, my birthday's coming up at the end of March. I know it's hard to believe, I'm going to be 55 years old, and I'm trying to be in the best shape of my adult life by then. So we'll see how it goes over the next 4 weeks.
So was your doctor floored with the scale or what?
The doctor was happy. The doctor was happy. So you know how they do those biomarkers, you know, your age. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, as part of my health insurance, I have a health screening every year, and they do all that. So all of my metrics are now in the green. All of them are in the green. My blood pressure, my HDL, all of it's in the green. So for the first time since I've been having this physical for whatever the last 20 years or whatever, first time I'm in the green on everything. So I'm kind of proud of myself.
You should be.
Now to knock off this last 16 pounds, and I'll be really, really happy.
Yeah.
And then I'll go have a cheesesteak and a Chicago deep dish pizza. And
next year I'll be in the red again.
And some fried chicken.
No,
I have not had fried chicken. I have not had fried chicken in over 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And I love fried chicken, but I've been purposely not eating fried chicken because that's going to be I don't want to call it my cheat meal because I have cheat meals along the way, but that's my winning meal. So I'm going to have that. And then I'll put myself into a food coma.
Within moderation.
Within moderation, yeah. I'm only going to eat half of a fried chicken, not the whole fried chicken.
Yeah, you'll be feeling it the next morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Half of a chicken leg? Half of a drumstick?
No, half of the chicken. Like one leg, one wing, one.
That's one serving, half a chicken.
Yeah, half a chicken. All right. You know it.
Yeah.
Dragon B, where are you? I don't know where Brian is. Maybe he's got to work tomorrow or something.
He did say something earlier.
A couple days ago. So I don't know where he is. But
talking about being sick, I was sick about 3 weeks ago. Bad flu. I was out of work for a week.
Oh, goodness.
Last week I got a different flu, and I was out for a week. It's like freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
No
I never
flu
get
here.
sick.
Knock on wood. No flu
Never
here.
say never.
I said no flu here.
It was horrible.
Yeah, that does. I know people that have gotten it this year, and they said it's been pretty brutal. So let me drink some water here.
Yeah.
So I saw Ben say,
When I got back from Florida, there was like a warning around here. Hospitals on visiting restrictions and all that from so much flu,
Really?
actual influenza.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, that's some of my buddies at work. They got the flu shot, and they still got it. I mean, it wasn't as bad, but they still felt like shit,
Yeah, flu's no fun.
"Oh yeah, that does not sound good." Oh, there we go. Dragon B is here. What's up, Brian? What's up, buddy? You got cheers. Hold on, I got a cheers him. You did say cheers, and I see robotics here. I got a cheers robotic too. Cheers, Dragon
Cheers,
B.
Brian. Slapshot.
There's Ron.
There's
See you,
robotic.
Rob.
What's up, Rob? Good to see you, buddy. Quick cheers to you and everyone out with the drink in hand. Out there with the drink in hand. That's me, buddy. Cheers to you, buddy. Good to see you, Rob. So I was watching Bourbon Junkies earlier this evening. It was Sean with Michael Klein, and they were doing golf.
Yeah, I'm not liking the way they're going now. There's more golf.
Listen,
I did thumbs down, and I put golf sucks.
don't do that.
Golf sucks. I mean,
No.
come on, it's nothing about bourbon. They should be talking up their stuff big time, and they're playing golf.
I'm about to dip Dano.
You can't diss his boys.
People like golf. I also am not a fan of golf. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of golf. But I am a fan of Michael Klein. So the fact that Klein was on was enough for me. So. But you're right. The golf content only appeals to people who like golf. Let's be honest, though. There's more people who like golf than there are people who like whiskey. And there is some crossover, of course, obviously. So.
Well, they're doing the whole puffs and pars thing this time instead of like a whiskey meetup.
I think that's going to be separate from the meetup. I think that's a different event altogether. Yeah, I think it's going to be a different event.
Because I haven't seen any advertisements for pours in the barn or park or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
usually
have the pours and pars kind of thing going on.
it's usually 6 months out. So are we 6 months out from August?
Yes.
So we are, right? So maybe you're right. I don't know. I haven't talked to those guys about it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should call Dan right now. I know he's
Busy.
Everybody's sick, so
He's in Jackson's Hole.
Is he in Wyoming?
That's what they said on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because as the crow flies, what state is due west of Jackson Hole? And Sean said Iowa. Lol.
Well, with Dan's sense of direction, it's probably due south.
Yeah, Dan wasn't even there. Yeah.
Right, it's probably due south, is what I'm saying. Okay, there's Enrique saying yay because I poured him off a couple.
Enrique, get your sample
Goes to
yet?
you, buddy. No. I haven't sent anybody sample. I need to talk to you, Mark, because I don't remember what bottles are yours that I need to send back your way.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last week. Because I got some gas. I was like,
Yeah, they're
I
all
got room
just
on my shelves.
sitting-
Oh, shit, I got room on my shelves because bottles are elsewhere. That's okay.
Yeah, well, they're coming. They're coming. I'm hoping to get everybody's stuff out next week.
No rush.
Show me the proof in the house. Saying cheers to Steve. Cheers to show me the proof. I didn't see you come in, buddy. Good to see you again. Whiskey Nose, Marty. Did you change? Marty's got a new logo. Is that a new logo?
Marte.
That's a.
I think they
Oh, I
colored it.
see what it is. It's like from his sign now made into the logo. Marty,
The
good to
sticker
see you. Marty's
Whiskey
got to come
Nose
down one
logo.
year. You got to come down and hang out, Marty.
Yeah, you do.
All right, here we go. Tony said he had an absolute blast with you, all of you. Here we go. Wild Turkey 81, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, White Label are in every store, also flavored Jack and Beam. Oh,
In Chile, I guess he's talking about.
yeah, he's in Chile. He's there for another 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so. Gonna be down there for a while. There we go. Now Ben's got some. Well, Cheech, Whiskey Encore. I'm turning 43 in less than 2 weeks, and my birthday present is losing an hour of sleep due to daylight savings time and Old Forester. And an Old Forester 1920 bottle. There you go. That's solid, though, buddy.
All right.
43. I remember that, I think.
Dude,
It's been a
whiskey.
bit.
Long time ago.
It's been a bit for me. Yeah, it's been a bit. I'm not the oldest on the screen, but just barely. Just barely. Eric Isaacson's here. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, buddy. Cheers to you.
I think we're all roughly close.
Roughly close. Yeah. Mark Allen's is like 28.
No.
You went gray early.
Yeah, I did. I was gray at 28.
No. You're
I
like,
like to feel like Dano's older than me, but I'm not 100%
This is called
sure. of
Just for Men. It comes in a box.
72.
I should get it. And then
What?
shave my head.
Yeah. And shave your head. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
that. You were born in 72?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, you're not older than me now.
No, it's not. No, Dan,
Thanks.
But you might as well be because you're going to retire and move away. Then I'm
Dan is
Yeah.
the third oldest on the
Good for
screen.
you.
Shoot, and I'm the youngest.
You are the youngest. That's right. There we go. Z-Man's in the house. What's up, Ed?
Hey, T-Rob, get on here. Fix your internet, old man. I don't want to be the
I
old.
know. He hasn't been able to jump on because he can't pedal fast enough. Now he's trying to come on again.
That's the knee problem because he's old.
Look, I just want you to see. I'm trying to bring him on. That's supposed to be T-Rob. I don't know what's going on.
There he is.
There he is.
There's a blip.
He's kind of there.
All right, just leave it like
I'm
that.
saying cheers to Z-Man again. Ed, cheers
I
to
had
you,
to
buddy.
resort to
Cheers.
Oh, the phone.
I had to resort to the telephone. Yeah,
Well, it's still not working great.
for some
Well,
reason they're doing work on a line to the internet out.
Pedal faster, buddy. Pedal faster.
I like the picture before. It looks
Hang
like
on
we're
just
getting
a
a big
minute.
hug from T-Rob.
Yeah.
His arms are like, oh,
Yeah, he looked like he was about to
we're all getting a big hug.
singing that Creed song. I'd play it, but I'd get a copyright strike for that. All right, Mega Bev
We can't have
has
that.
a Copper Craft store pick right now. Where's Mega Bev? Never even heard of Mega Bev.
I don't know where they are.
I thought I've heard of every liquor store ever. I've never heard of Mega Bev.
They got one in Michigan.
Tom, are you in Michigan? Where is Tom Anderson at?
Yeah. Where is it?
Bob Glass is slipping a Barrel King Juicy. Oh, the Darren Bill's pick. So Bob sent some samples of some Barrel King stuff for me and Dragon B to taste, and we tasted it a few weeks ago together. But the one thing that we tasted that day out of whatever, I think it was 4 or 5 samples, that blew our mind was that Juicy Fruit pick from Bill and Dara from The Average Drinker. That was a wild. It definitely tasted like Juicy Fruit. It was wild. Good stuff. Bob, thanks for sending me those samples. And I'm saying it right now. Dragon B is also thanking you for sending those samples. You better. T-Rob, you doing
There's
all
a
right?
shirt we bought in Florida
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
in the store with your
At
peeps.
the building I'm trying to buy.
I like the shirt.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you
Give me
do
this
like
one.
the shirt.
Endorse
It looks good on you, buddy.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's great.
Take care. Good night.
That's a good looking shirt. I thought you bought that for yourself.
No, He said he wanted the polo when we went on vacation, and that's what we came up with.
That's a good looking shirt. It fits him well. So.
He doesn't play golf, and that's basically a golf shirt.
Kinda.
Yep.
You play miniature golf in it too. Just want you to know that. You don't have to play the big course. You could play the mini golf. So all right. All right. T-Rob's kind of here, and he's kind of also in chat saying his internet's acting up. What's up, Damon? Good to see you, buddy. Got another Catoctin Creek bottle. Sipping on the Ragnarok. That's the rye, right? The Ragnarok rye. That's the Ragnarok. Ragnarok. I don't know why they got to make shit so hard to say. Yeah. Catoctin Creek's hard enough to say. It took me about 3 years to figure out how to say Catoctin.
Yeah.
I mispronounced it a lot, if you know what I'm saying. All the wrong ways. Damon, good to see you, buddy. Cheers to you. Hold on. Tony Bagadona says, hey, did you hear all about the nationwide blackout in Chile today? No. Nobody
We did now.
No, we know it now. Yeah, now. 80% of the country lost power, and we're lucky it only lasted for about 6 hours. Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Damn. That's what, well, I'm glad it's back on. And no, I didn't hear anything about it until just now. Breaking news, everyone. Blackout in Chile today. Lasted about 6 hours. About 80% of the people were affected. Yeah, I did not hear about it.
What time zone is that? Is this still going on in my time zone?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, yes.
That's not how time
Damon
zones
City
work.
also got their hot honey rye and the brandy. I'd be interested in that hot honey rye. That sounds interesting. I mean, I like honey finished anyway. Can't imagine what a hot honey finished must be like. That could be pretty good. Damon, send me a sample, please. And thank you. I'll send you something in return, something really nice.
I didn't know they put hot honey in a barrel.
That's what I'm saying. He says it's hot honey rye.
Yeah.
I want to know about it. I want to know. Come on. All right. Hey, Slapshot's still around. It was a great meetup. Loved meeting the people I'd never met before, plus seeing the ones I had met previous events. Everyone definitely made your 50th a special one. Thanks. Yeah, it was a good time. The whole weekend kind of seemed, it was the meetup, but it was also Brian's birthday, but it was also like Super Bowl weekend. It was just like a lot of things going on all at once, and it was cool.
Oh, yeah.
How was that Super Bowl viewing? You all rooting for the Eagles?
Well, for us that were rooting for the Eagles, it was great.
Yeah.
Tony, okay, Slapshot's here and Tony Bag of Donuts are here. Both of those guys were with me. We were at the Super Bowl, and before the Super Bowl started, I said, just blurted it out. Eagles at the half up 20. I said 27-3. That's what I said. Eagles 27-3 at the half.
Whoa.
Really close.
That's what I said. That was close.
Close.
Yeah.
I was really
Super
close.
Yeah.
Super close.
It was super freaking close. And then, of course, it got to halftime, and we watched the halftime show, and me and Jen are
That
looking at each
sucked.
other, rolling our eyes, and Slapshot and Mandy are looking at each other, rolling their eyes, and Tony Bag of Donuts is, I guess he's rolling his eyes probably. And then we realized that we did not have to keep staying there and paying for drinks and food at the restaurant or the sports bar we went to. We could just leave. We were in no obligation to
That's
stay
right.
the whole game because we knew how the game was going to go at that point. So, but it was still good. It was a good time.
Cool.
All right, hold on. Dragon B says he's going to have one pour with you guys, but I work in the morning, so that'll be it for you. Hold on, buddy. I'm going to pour something I got from you. Nope, not that one. Again, 125 proof. I'm not going to do it.
What time was that?
This is something I've never had before. A brand I've never had before. It's called Crittendens. Crittendens. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I think it is.
Cut above, single barrel. This is a Bruzel pick. This is picked by Bruzel. A TJ pick. Hold on, I'm going to solo myself so you guys can see what it says. It says Bruzel pick, 4 grain,
There you go.
109.6 proof. There we go. And that's Crittendens. I don't know if that's like an Alabama thing or something. Anybody know anything about this?
I've heard the name.
I'm trying to unsolo myself.
know.
Like I said, it's been a couple weeks, so I forgot how to use this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to pour this. Thanks, Dragon B. I've been wanting to try this. We will see. And let me pour this into a clean Glen. How about that one? Urban Junkies Glen. Can you guys even see that? Here we go. Oh, Bourbon Junkies, Glenn. I don't even know how long I've had that. A while. All right. Pour about half of that sample. See how this this is going to be officially my very first Bruzel pick that I've ever tasted. So we'll see how this is.
It's Mississippi, according to some in the chat.
Mississippi. I was close. Alabama, Mississippi, pretty much the same thing.
Just across the river.
We call them kissing.
I mean, they're basically mirror image states. They look the same. It's just like flopped over.
I guess my kissing cousins joke fell on deaf ears.
We're used to it.
You're used. I forgot to. You're right.
You hear it at every family reunion. So.
Oh shit, that's funny. Hey, John T's here. John, good to see you, Mike. John was at the meetup for third year in a row as well. Always good to
John doesn't have any branches.
John's a good time. John's a good dude to hang out with. Good to see you, John T. All right, I'm gonna have a sniff of this and then I'm gonna give it a sip. Let me see what I think. Around 110 proof on this Crittenden's. Oh, it actually smells pretty good. It's a 4 grain. I don't know what the 4 grains are.
Famine, pestilence, death.
Oh. I don't think that's exactly it. I don't think that's exactly.
Oak.
That's another one.
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The 4 grains of the apocalypse.
That would be good. There's probably somebody out there that's done some sort of whiskey like that. I'm sure. The Pale White Horse or something. All right, let me have a sip of this. Cheers to John T. Cheers to everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's got to be all the common ones. Corn, barley, rye, and wheat. What else? 4 grains with there.
Yep.
Well, it's got something weird in it.
Mississippi.
Might have some catfish in it.
Something really.
It's like Johnny smoking catfish.
Very green. Like not green like as in young, but green as in like herbal, like an herbaceous thing going on. Almost fresh, almost like fresh cut grass. More like tabbouleh.
I don't know.
You don't know what tabbouleh is. It doesn't do you any good. Yeah, that's interesting. I can't say I don't like it. I'm gonna have another sip here because a good friend of mine once told me you got to sip it 3 times to get a good taste. That's how it is. 50 in Michigan. That sounds pretty good. It's probably less than that here right now.
It was 59 today earlier.
Let's see. I'm going to do a weather check. You guys know I like the weather checks here in Florida right now. It is currently 50.
We're not going to get freezing again until like early next week. I mean, it's still 37, but
yeah.
All right, here's the Z-Man. What's up, Ed?
Z-Man.
Yes, made it before Z-Man.
Good to see you, man. Yeah, a little of that.
Both up, Z-Man. You know how to do it. Cheers, Z-Man. Put them both up there.
Up the irons.
Come on, a little bit higher. Oh, that was kind of curly.
All right, One Dove is also looking for the JD14, but he's not paying $500 for it. Neither am I, buddy. Neither am I.
Don't blame you.
Don't ever pay more than like maybe 20 over retail, 20-ish.
It's already out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Rye and malted rye are not 2 different grains. That's not a 4. Oh, corn, rye, and barley. That's not 4 grains. Rye and malted rye is the same grain.
Rye and barley. Well,
that's not 4 grain.
You're right, Mark. It's not. But in the case of a recipe, a malted rye and a rye would be treated differently. But
2 separate.
Still the same grain.
Yeah.
That's just factually incorrect.
All right, let me have another sip. Well, there's bottled and bond whiskeys that are over 100 proof, so there's a lot of mistakes being made.
According to the label.
There we go. Just so you know, there's a cast strength bottled and bond right there.
That's
Yep, bottled and bond, 130 proof.
Well, that's incorrect too.
It is also incorrect, but hopefully one day extraordinarily valuable.
So it's unopened?
That's my hopes. Yeah, probably not going to ever.
What's it taste like?
I don't know. I can tell you it smells fantastic from the broken bottle that showed up.
Oh my goodness. Sorry to hear that.
It happens. It happens. It happens. All right, hold on. Let's get back. Who's drinking bourbon on the street? Did I say something about that's the word on the street? Did somebody say that? Because here we go, another comment about it. I don't believe that word on the street.
Oh, I think I said the word on the
it.
street was the 14 and the 12. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Freaking Troy, man, you're not wrong there.
I actually tried to say word on the stream because I heard it on
a stream. Yeah, that's true. Would have won if it wasn't for that headshot. You're right. So, Tony Bag of Donuts came in second in the whiskey tasting game. The whiskey tasting game at my meetup is called Maddish Madness-ish. Loosely based on a game that I've seen online before.
If I wasn't shaving Tony's points down, he would have come in second, even closer.
Oh yeah, you think that's
usually comes in the spring?
Whoa, what? I mean, that is typically.
It is true.
In the merry month of May.
Yeah. Hey, Sierra, I saw you in the chat. Sweet tea, cheers tonight. Recovered from a concussion and whiplash from an incident last night. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
I hope you're all right, Sierra. Girl, text me and tell me all about it. I want to know. I want to know. We don't have to air it out right here, but I want to know. I hope you feel better, girl. That's crazy. Enjoy the sweet tea.
Yeah.
You do get a cheers because she said cheers. Take care of yourself. It was also nice to meet you in person. I forgot to say that. It was also nice to meet Sierra in person.
Yes,
she made a meetup this year, which was pretty cool to hang out with some new people. Some new people that I've known for years, but I actually got to meet them in person, which was pretty cool.
That's right.
Cheers to you. Hey, and everybody who made it for the third year in a row, you guys know who you are. You guys are incredible. What a good time. What a good time, for sure.
Thank you.
Old number 7 is Bad Memories. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Brett?
Absolutely.
North Carolina, sipping on a Magnus cigar blend. Nothing wrong with that, buddy. Tell me what batch that you got there. Do you know which batch you got there? Cheers, Brad. Good to see you. Bob Glass just noticed he has a wrench to throw at somebody. Feel free to just wield your power indiscriminately, just time people out at your level. But if you abuse it, also Sierra said wrench. Sierra, you have a wrench now. I don't know if you noticed you have a wrench now, but you do have a wrench now. It just happened moments ago, actually about 15 minutes ago.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Ben, they don't allow me to issue wrenches to Canadians. I better make sure
Not Canadians.
I can't. That's a lot. Donald had a wrench.
It may be coming soon, but
yeah, I put in the requisition for it. It's got to go through committee.
We're waiting on some governmental affairs to take place.
I had to submit the paperwork to the governor of Canada.
Yeah.
Guys are bad.
No.
We are bad. Listen, I haven't even been on for an hour yet. I'm already ready to go to bed. So far out of here. How did Marty from Whiskey News sneak in here? Marty's always welcome. I've known Marty for a long time. Me and Marty go way back.
Okay.
We were embryos together in adjoining test tubes.
There you go.
Something like that. I don't know.
Twin sons of different mothers.
That's correct. That's correct. We had different mothers and different fathers. Who flown dung in the house? Oh, I haven't seen your name in a while, but I hope you're doing all right. Speaking of back from the beyond, you're not kidding. Hey, everyone. Hey. Cheers, teaching. I'll send them some Jack Daniels Heroes Edition. There you go. That's all. Good to see you, Flung Dung. Literally, I got to pour some more whiskey. All right. The Brutal Pick, not bad, not great. It's got a weird note on it that's kind of coming off to me as like green herbal, but not herbal with a lot of flavor. Like herbal just as in the green, like maybe just parsley. Like that kind of greenery.
Yeah.
But not young grain, just like a green taste to it. I don't know what the fourth grain. Oh, the fourth grain's the malted rye, right?
So it's a 3 grain. We got it.
Well, three-ish grains, solid three-ish grains.
Three-ish.
I didn't see Miracle come in, but I see Miracle saying hello to people. That's the nuclear plant.
The number is less than 4 and greater than 2.
I told Tim.
Number of the counting shall be 3.
All right.
Shall be 3.
Okay, so I have another pick here from Bruzel that I don't want to drink just because it's 125 proof. That's a Frey Ranch. I don't know if that's also a 4 grain. It doesn't say, but that could
Hey,
be.
you're probably gonna get some herbal on that one too.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink that one because I kind of know what to expect.
Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. First person to super chat me a suggestion. I'll drink that.
God damn it! It rolls back on the stream. Never has begging for super chats now. Cheech, what happened when you're in your absence?
Everybody give me money. Everybody give me
Never
money.
heard a super chat begging.
I need money.
First you're talking about paying all the bills from the meetup, and now you're asking for super chats. What the hell?
I'm just trying to be funny. Just trying to be
T-Rob gets it.
All right, hold on. Let me pour a little bit. I didn't cheers Miracle Martinez yet, so I got to pour something. So let me pour some.
Oh yeah, get our buddy.
Yeah, and then I see Rue's here. Rue Malvar just popped in as well. Hold on.
Hey, T-Rob, this bottle.
I really like the halftime show. I didn't mind the halftime show. It wasn't.
I remember that bottle.
Engaging, but
I'm really surprised it's got that much left in it.
Turned into chocolate.
Fucking Larry 3R throwing down the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof shit.
The whiskey itself was good. It's just that.
All right, hold on. Let me cheers. I got to cheers Miracle, and I'm going to cheers Rue as well. Rue Malvar is here as well. So cheers to you.
Rue. Cheers, brother.
He super chatted Stag though.
All right, hold on. But Larry 3R's got in Jack Daniel's single barrel.
And he paid more for it.
And Miracle Martinez put Stags and cheers. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me get another glass. And then I'm going to pour Jack Daniel's single barrel, and I'm going to pour a Stag.
Blend them.
Oh
no, I'm not blending them.
He's getting tipsy tonight.
I'm already tipsy. I barely drank in the last couple of weeks, and I've also lost a bunch of weight, so getting tipsy has become easy.
That's why streams are so short now.
I can only make it 2 hours instead of 3. Too drunk by the end of it. All right. Hold on. Let me drink some water because that seems prudent at this juncture.
Yes.
Hydrate.
I go with the single barrel.
Tony Bag of Donuts Smoke Wagon pick is that's what's in your glass down there. Oh my goodness. I can't pour 3. Maybe I can. Let's see.
You got water. That's 3.
Hold on. Let me get to a Jack Daniels first.
Is it a rye, T-Rob?
All right.
No, it's the
Larry
Sherry
3Rs. Let me jump ahead here.
You know what I got today?
I got this today. Guess which one I just grabbed? Oh, you got a Scout Pigsley. What? So here we go. I think T-Rob also has the Sherry G bottle there. So I'm going to pour some of that as my Jack Daniel's single barrel.
Yeah, that's the only one I got.
Also, Miss Sherry. Miss you forever. All right. So there's
neither one of those are a rye.
Jack Daniel's. What was the next one? A Stag.
He mentioned rye.
I have a Stag. I don't know if I have a Stag handy.
I think they're two different things.
A handy is something different than a Stag. You're right. Okay, I don't believe I have a Stag. Hold on.
And a Stag handy sounds painful.
Could be. Could be. I have no idea where I put this. Hold on. I'm moving on. Hold on. Miracle says a Stag. Okay.
With a plural, stags.
I see that. I'm trying to ignore that part of it. I'm trying to figure out where my Stags are.
I
don't know where they
Stags
are.
out.
I think they might be boxed up right now because I'm making a shift in here. So can I replace Miracle? You can answer me this. Can I replace the Stag with a William LaRue Weller? Can I replace that with a WLW?
Oh,
there you go. Mark's got a Stag pick from me.
I mean, that is an upgrade. So,
all right, Miracle. Can I replace the Stag with the WLW? That's my ass there. And then Tony says pour a Smoke Wagon pick because that's what he's got in his glass. I could do that. And then that's it. I won't be drinking any other whiskey tonight. All right, I'll pour some of that. This one's almost gone too. So, all Who do I got here? All right, I got one glass available. All right. As Miracle answered, perfect. Okay, perfect on the WLW. Okay, so let me do this. So pouring the stag, like Tony Bag of Donuts has. And hey, thanks everybody for the super chats. I was literally just joking. I was trying to make fun of somebody who often asks for super chats. If you guys know who that is, just laugh along with me. But I really wasn't asking for super chats. But you guys are the best. You literally are the best. All right, hold on. All right, so hold on. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel.
Nice.
This is the WLW. No, this is the This is the Smoke Wagon. Now I'm going to pour the WL.
Smoke.
So this is a WLW in replace of my Stag. So.
Should be my last pour. But...
All right. In the order of proof, however, I'm going to drink these in a different order. I'm going to drink these in the order of, I'm going to start with the Smoke Wagon that Tony Bag of Donuts is also drinking. And somehow it made it to Chile, which makes me feel pretty awesome. My first pick from last year. Ooh, I haven't sniffed this in a while. I haven't had this in a while. I wish I would have more bottles of this. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Mr. Mom, I believe there is some kind of a Hawk Tua, but there is a Hawk Tua bottle. It's right here.
There is. Right there. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So funny.
Oh, is that the 100 proof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master Journey. Single barrel.
Nice.
Damon's been happy with the Catoctin Creek stuff. Yeah. The ones I've had have been good. It doesn't come around here very often. So you know how it is. All right. Yeah. Crittenden's is from Alabama. The guy who owns it is a character. Oh, is that guy? Is that guy? I think I know who you're talking about. All right. But Bob says it's from Mississippi. You guys need to disregard you were wrong. Okay, there you go. Admitting you're wrong is okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Is there a timestamp on them comments?
Yeah, they're all timestamped on my end. I'm that far behind. Is that what you're trying to say? Hey, Caleb's here. All right, I'm going to cheers Caleb with my Smoke Wagon pick. I don't have to get too far into it, but I can tell you this: I haven't had this in a while. And it smells fantastic. Forgot how good this smelled. Cheers, Caleb. Oh, wow. That's so much different than I remember. That was so caramel heavy. I don't remember being so caramel heavy. It's almost toffee, like dark brulee sugared. Yeah, a little burnt sugar on that. Nothing wrong with that. Not bad.
That's a Smoke Wagon?
Yeah, this is the Smoke Wagon Whiskey Encore pick from last. I guess it's been since May of last year, so it's been almost a year.
Yeah,
it's been fun for sure.
The highest rye.
Yeah, the highest rye. So it's a 49% rye, 51% corn. 51. That's it. Yeah, just a 2-grain, 51.49 MGP. This one's like 7 years. I think this one was. Oh. Yeah, 7 years on this.
Yeah.
Where my
somehow I didn't write the
Canadian pick was 11 years. Where you at on that, Mark?
It's right just above the label.
I am officially right down to the bottom band right now.
I didn't write the date when I opened it like I typically do. So I just got distracted.
I killed mine 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, this bottle's days are numbered. Actually, it's less than the bottom ring now. So what is that?
That's where I was down to.
Yeah, about 3 ounces.
Yeah, like that much.
All right, Tom is in east of Lansing in rural Michigan. Okay, I thought you were Michigan. I remember. I'm not even gonna. No wrenches for Canadians from Donald, who has a wrench. It's really no wrenches for Canadians named Ben. That's the whole rule. I didn't read the whole rule, but that's the whole rule.
Cute,
Someone super chat Malort. Thankfully, I don't have any Malort. Actually, I don't mind Malort that much. It's not that bad to me.
No.
But I don't have any, so I can't. Even if you super chatted Malort, I couldn't.
The house just disappears.
So Chief is I'm a cheap date all the time, Mr. Mom.
A sample of this lovely. lovely whiskey that I haven't tried yet.
Oh, Johnny Smoking Gun, yeah.
Yeah, the Johnny
so Johnny
Smoking Gun.
to me tastes like somebody left a can of tuna, a can of tuna in the kitchen sink, and motor oil. Like use
Yeah.
motor oil in a can of chicken of the sea chunk like tuna.
Does it also have the garbage disposal coming up?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe it does. Maybe it might have that extra funk to it.
Oh,
But I definitely get a fishy petroleum product on the palate when I drink it. It ain't great.
Well, that's the gunpowder. That's the residue. The smoking gun.
There you go. There you go.
The powder smell.
All right, Dragon B is out.
Fish.
He's out 8 minutes ago.
Shot a fish point blank. The powder burns.
All right. That's the smoke wagon. I'm going to finish that off. That's pretty good.
It's not that bad, Brian.
That's really good.
God,
That was a good bottle.
If you want to taste it, Tim, I'll go get
I wish
the bottle.
I
gotta
like
back
it. I think I like my Obtainium better, but they're definitely two different creatures. They're very, even though they're both MGP sourced, they're very, very different from each other.
Oh, yeah.
This one's got like this, like I said, it's got the burnt sugar brulee thing going on. It's also got that rye spice that kind of comes off as like a ginger tingle on the tongue, which I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What did
Yeah,
you say?
effervescent.
Ginger tingle.
Tingle, not tinkle. Okay, I thought somebody was going
tingle. Oh gosh, I have so many jokes. I'm trying to keep it above board. so many. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So you guys.
Maybe Carrot Top had to take a leak.
Carrot Top.
Hold on. Someone needs to do an old crow pick. Oh, that's the hot duo. Okay, an old crow pick. I would like to do like some weird picks. I'd like to do like a mellow corn pick. It's got to it's got to happen. Somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me.
Yeah.
It would be great if you could get an old crow cast strength. An old crow cast strength that was about 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they got it. I mean, every distillery's got stock under every brand name, and some of it's got to be really good. There's probably a good one or two out there. Mm-hmm. I nailed the notes.
It's just hard to tell when you water everything down to 80 proof and sell it at 3 years.
Yeah, that is a problem. I think we're out of that problem right now, though, because I think most distilleries have much older whiskey on hand at this point. So, all right, Donald's finally home.
But they're still bottling their base product at whatever age it is, like he's talking about, and just make it 80 proof. And
well, I mean, if you think
it's all the same.
All right, so I like to consider us different than the average consumer because we're kind of enthusiastic about the whiskeys that we drink, and we are looking for interesting things, and we share and we talk about it. Most people aren't going that far. Most people find their brand, that's what they drink, and most people are drinking it. Most people are not drinking their whiskey straight like we do. Most of us drink it straight, right?
That's right.
So we're looking at two totally different things now.
Except for
the distillery's bread and butter customer are the 90% of people who are just drinking their one item that they drink all the time. That's the bread and butter type thing. And we're all just looking for something
in there every Friday and getting a 175 of Maker's Mark or Jim Beam or
the Lemmy.
Orlando, I'm not going to highlight your comment at 12:15, but I'm going to point it out that people should look at your comment at 12:15 for Mr. Mom. It's a petroleum product. Let's just remember that. Troy, man. Hey, we were just talking about you, buddy. What's up, man?
What's up, Troy?
I believe that's a water-based product.
What's that? What product?
I believe it's a water-based product, if I'm not mistaken.
Water-based? Yeah.
You don't want a petroleum base in that situation.
No, you want silicone base at this point.
Flies in the Vaseline,
Hold on. I got to cheers, Troy, man. I got to figure out which thing is not okay. Let me see what the proof in the Sherry G bottle is. What 130 something? 130.
130 exactly, I think.
And that means William Ruller at 128 is my next sip. So
it's your next pour.
Oh boy,
Yep, this one's for
There's Troy, man.
this one's for Miracle, who had asked for a stag, but all my stags are put away right now, so I'm gonna have a WLW instead.
Thanks, Fats Wave.
Nice.
Don't give it away too much, because Enrique might still be here. He doesn't know what he's getting.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, yes, he does.
He doesn't know.
He was going to be blind. Well,
Yeah. No, it'll be on the label when he gets it.
I've
But
been talking
he
about it
doesn't
on the
know.
streams ever since. I don't know if he was on the streams, but
Oh, okay.
he probably only watches you.
No, he watches other people.
You haven't streamed since then, so he wouldn't know.
It's kind of true. I have not. All right, let me cheers Troy, man, with this WLW.
Don't rewind. Don't rewind, Enrique. Don't rewind.
Save the good shit for Troy, man. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, Troy, man.
I'm
Cheers,
gonna do a
everybody.
stag 15 for you, Troy.
He wants to know what C was.
There you go.
Green River
Enrique
Weed
does
Bourbon.
not know. I don't know. No, Enrique, just play like you don't know.
Green River Weeded Bourbon, Troy.
Green River Weeded Bourbon was the C.
Yep.
Sample C. There you go. Brett says his Magnus is batch 380. I don't even have one
Holy
that high. I think my highest one's like 310 or so. 380. I didn't know they were up that high. I guess they're getting close to 400 now. Got it as MSRP, but man, still steep. Yeah, MSRP even on that is steep. What is it? 170? 170 MSRP?
Yes.
I've paid as
I
much
thought it
as
was closer to 200 now.
250. I think I paid for a Magnus cigar blend, but I have some going back into the double digits. The double digits, like just the two.
I've seen them around here anywhere from 189 to 219
Yeah,
for the
I wouldn't
newer
say they're-
batches.
I wouldn't say they're not worth it, but that is a lot of money to spend on something. But I have paid more for a Magnus cigar blend and not been upset about it.
Yeah, I see him for 300 all the time.
Huh. Cheers,
Yeah, I
James.
would not
Well,
pay 300
I don't-
for it.
I don't have any qualms paying what we paid for that Murray Hill special release batch 4.
$200 for that bottle all day, every day.
Yeah.
I think it's
All
that
day,
good.
all day.
I think it's that good. I
It's-
would actually buy another one at $200.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I bought one at $200, I'd buy a second one at $200. There's
Yeah.
not many whiskeys I'd say
Yes.
that about.
For which
That
one?
is a delicious bottle.
The Murray Hill Special Release number 4,
Oh, okay.
the Calvados
All right,
finish that
be quiet.
Nancy did
Thank
last
you.
year.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had that, Mark?
Okay, you sent me a sample. That's all I had, and it was the best.
Okay, I
whiskey
did send
tasted.
you a sample.
Last
I couldn't
year.
remember if you got a sample of it or not. So you got a sample of that when I sent you that. What did I send you? 10 samples?
Yep. Big old
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, that one. You got it right when I got it. So
Yeah. And I paired it with the Russell's 15, and so did T. Robin. I thought it was better Russell's 15.
I think it's better than Russell's 15 too.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's bold, isn't it? People are losing their shit right now.
But hey,
If you put those things now, Russell's 15 by itself, even Russell's 15 against other things, great.
yeah.
Russell's 15 against that Murray Hill Special Release Calvados finish, totally different beast.
That's what I told Joe last night. Russell's 15, when I got it, it was the best whiskey I ever had. Like at the Russell's 15, I was like, this is the best whiskey I've tasted. All this, whatever, this is great.
Yep.
I put it next to the Murray Hill. I was like, wait a minute.
What am I? Yeah, I'm missing something.
This is better.
That Murray Hill has
It's
like an
very-
extra level of something, like
Yeah, it must be the finish.
It's got.
it must be the finish, and it's
I
finished
think so, yeah.
so well.
They're different categories, but still.
Yeah, they are different
And it-
categories. And I kind of explained that.
And
I
you
said,
let
I
that
was like,
thing sit a few minutes. Yeah. You let it
best
sit a
finished
few
whiskey
minutes and
versus
it'll
best
change up even
unfinished
more.
whiskey. Yeah, best whiskey versus best unfinished whiskey. I think still the Russell's 15 was best
Oh, yeah.
unfinished whiskey, but when
I
you
agree.
go to a finished whiskey, and then comparing the two of them, they're not exactly the same kind of thing. But as far as an enjoyable experience goes, that Russell's 15 is enjoyable, and that Murray Hill is very enjoyable.
What's the Murray Hill finished in?
Calvados brandy cask. So pear brandy, I think that is pear.
Apple.
Is it apple or is it? I can never get them straight. One's apple, one's pear. I think that's the apple. Is that the apple?
I don't know what pear brandy is called besides pear brandy. Yeah, it's apple. The Calvados, the first finished bourbon I bought was a Starlight Calvados finished. It's an apple brandy.
It is an apple. Okay.
Okay.
But this,
Okay.
have you had this one? This is not finished. It's a blend.
Yeah.
60% rye, 10% Armagnac, and 30% Calvados.
Yeah.
This thing is
That shit's
really
fantastic.
It's
Oh,
really
wow.
good.
Okay.
And some of the Armagnac in here is from 1928. which
Yeah,
was
it's actually that
Wow.
old. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
only 10% of the blend is
Cognacs and
Armagnac.
Armagnacs get really old.
But
Yeah.
1928, 1940 something, there's 28, 41, 62, and 73, and 96 Armagnac is in this blend.
That's crazy. Wow. That is crazy.
But I mean, I don't know how many bottles were, a lot, over 1,000 probably bottles of that stuff was released. So
James Morgan's here. What's up, James? Picked up the
Hey, what's up,
Green
James? Cheers, man.
Foolproof. I'll pop it soon. I have the full proof. I thought it was really, really good, actually.
I got one while we were down in Florida. Matter of fact.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I'm not going to drink another foolproof whiskey tonight, though, because I'm currently on 128 point whatever William Rue Weller, followed by 130 Jack Daniels on deck. So
Yeah.
definitely not going to go further than that. I say
Someone 15 minutes there, Cheech.
quiet you. I said I'm not going to make it to the third hour. We're still in the second hour, so we're good. We're only 11 minutes into the second hour, so we're
shut
still
your noise. Shut your noise, you.
Yeah. Shut it.
Put you on the bottom row. With all the other fucking
Quiet.
riffraff.
Oh, man,
But that means I have to graduate one of the three on the bottom to the top row.
Well, Donald corrected us. Apples or pears, evidently.
See,
They're still in the same.
well, here's the only reason I was
Fruit
saying that
family.
is years ago, and by years ago I mean like 20 years ago. Jen bought me a bottle of Calvados brandy,
Ah,
and it was pear. I remember because there was a pear
Okay.
still in the bottle. You know how they do their
oh
shit.
wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So, you know, they put the bottle on the plant while it's growing the pear. So
right.
the pear is actually in there. So it could be either as well. I don't know which one they use for the Nancy blend. I guess we can ask Nancy what the finish
Troy
was.
Definitely.
French.
Blame the French. Might as well blame Canada too while we're at it.
Blame
There's lots of French in
Canada.
there.
Blame
French
Canada.
Canadians, you know what I'm saying?
Troy was not forgettable. The Green River is
You
forgettable.
didn't know what the C was, yeah.
Here's the thing about that Green River. The reason I put it in the game that Saturday night is like if you drink that whiskey on its own, it's a great whiskey. It's like very interesting. It's very enjoyable. It's a very good bourbon, a weeded bourbon. I thought people would be guessing that it was Maker's Mark. That's why I threw it in there. I was trying to throw people because there's another weeder. I was trying to throw people on that one. Nobody guessed Maker's Mark that I could think of, but that was the whole reason I put it in there. Was like it's enough different. Plus, to me, it doesn't blind well. It's great on its own, but it just does not blind well. It does not sit well.
It has a different funk to it than Baker's does.
It does.
I
It's a little
don't know if it's the type of wheat that
listen.
they use, but it definitely has a. And I had never had it before, so it was really throwing me off.
Yeah.
Me too. I
That
thought it
was
was
the idea, is that it was going to throw
single
people
malt
off.
because it was kind of
I
malty.
did too. I thought it was a single malt. Yeah,
It definitely has characteristics of a malt for sure.
yeah,
Green River
I
does?
think they were-
Yeah, it just doesn't play
The
well with the
weeded.
wines.
yeah.
Yeah, the weeded
No.
Green River bourbon.
And you said there's
It's
like one of each
93.
thing in there. So I was thinking bourbon, rye, and something else. So that's why I went with them all.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess I have had a 101 rye, but I haven't had JD number 7 in I don't know how long, if ever.
Right.
We're just doing
Mine-
shots. And I've
like
never
high
had
school, you know.
My
12th
thought was
grade.
is that everybody has at least had it. Now, they might not have had it recently, they might not have had it often, but somewhere along your lines, drinking whiskey, you've had Jack Daniels with number 7, even if you didn't want to, even if it was the only thing
I
available.
think I had a
that's what-
101 rye, but I don't think I've ever owned a bottle.
I like 101 rye. I think
Maybe
it's
I
actually
did because of the
very good.
202.
Yeah.
I like the Jack
it too.
Daniels, the bottle and bond, the export bottle,
Yes. Yes. The one that's actually bottle and bond, not the bonded.
not the bonded. Yeah,
James,
that
I'm glad you enjoy it.
liter bottle.
I told you, spend the extra money. You get what you pay for.
Just so people know what it looks like. This is the one that T-Rob's talking
That's
about.
the one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the bottled and bond, not the Jack Daniel's bonded, and it comes in a 1 liter bottle instead of a 700 milliliter bottle, which is the other one.
Yeah, it's
But,
back behind all
this
that mess somewhere.
This shit is like Cracker Jacks.
It is.
It's literally got that toffee thing, and maybe even taste a little bit of the cardboard box as well from the Cracker Jacks. It's got a little of that going on, but kind of in a good way, like in an old bookstore.
You know, if the Cracker Jack stays in the box long enough, because they've been in there for a while, you get that Cracker Jack. It has to include cardboard box.
The box influence is all I like to say.
Yeah, I mean, we all like to eat box, you know what I'm saying? But
how dare you on my stream of all things?
And the flavor of the
2-minute minor, 2-minute minor for the doctor. back on the bottom row. Dano got graduated.
I was talking about Cracker Jack. What do you
also yes, Mark. Also yes.
Okay, I'll have a little bit of this.
A little bit.
A little bit of this. Hey, yeah, good thing you. You were about to start saying names, I think.
Don't name names. Don't name names.
I mean, the whole song is full of names.
All right, I'm going to put this aside. This is the William LaRue Weller that I poured in place of the Stag from Miracle. I'm going to put that aside because I think I want to finish with that.
How come I didn't see that at the meetup?
What's that? What, the Weller?
The Weller.
Yeah.
Hey, you can only get one B-Tech bottle.
I understand. I know. It's fine. I was just playing.
Which the one that Fats brought was a delicious bottle.
Yeah. The 2008 GTS wasn't good enough for you, Mike?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, yes, it was good enough for me.
It was good enough for me too.
Me too.
Freaking Tom.
G is for whiskey. It's good.
I mean, how often do you get to drink a hazmat George C. Stagg?
So far in my lifetime, once.
That was the second time for me, but equally as good as the first time.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember the first time. So the second time was much better because I was much more clear-headed. Yeah, I was much more prepared for it and ready. So I think, this recent time, the one that Fats Wave brought, yes.
Ooh.
You should give me GTS Hazmat. My friend gave me GTS Hazmat once.
Yeah. Once. Whenever you can bring up Johnny Dangerously, I'm right there with
Johnny
you.
Dangerously.
Knock down this Fargan wall and this Fargan wall and that Fargan wall.
You Fargan ice hole.
It's stamina match. You like a cork sucker.
You Fargan cork sucker.
You Fargan cork sucker.
Here with my dork in my hand.
David says he poured a sample of that katak for you. Thanks, buddy. I just want to try that hot honey. That hot honey sounds crazy.
Oh.
Maybe we'll do that. So I'm thinking about bringing back the Encore movie nights, but instead of them being midnight on Friday, they're going to be 9 p.m. on Sunday. 9 p.m. on Sunday, and then a replay right after. So once a week on Sunday nights at 9 p.m., there'll be a movie over on the Discord. Links in the description box below the video. And I'm not going to do the voting thing at all. I'm just going to put up movies I want to watch.
There you go.
You guys can either join me and watch them or not. But
cool.
I think Johnny Dangerously might be in order, though. You might need to do it a little.
That would definitely be a pick. Yeah.
I might just have to talk shit that whole movie though, because I know every bit of that movie inside and out. All right, hold on a second. I did not see your comment, Tony. Let me read this. Holy Cheech, did you see my comment about my partner John Trombetta and I winning the cornhole tournament? No, I did not say that because he all lost to two blind guys except Cheech because he didn't play. That's right. I didn't play because it wasn't for me to play. But our winners of the cornhole tournament this year were Tony Bag of Donuts and John Trombetta, both of which are vision impaired. So no excuse when you say I can't play cornhole. The guys who won the tournament couldn't see.
Just close your eyes and pray.
Just close your eyes and throw in the general direction.
That's how we won the first year.
Yeah, that's
when you lose a sense, your other senses get more powerful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
They have like echolocation to
guys
tell how
have,
far
like,
away it is.
They probably have like built-in radar or something. They have
Did
like
you hear 'em clicking? Were they-
echolocation. They can
Were they-
hear it better.
were they
can
clicking
hear
to get the
it, how close
echolocation?
it was to the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were
Like,
echolocating like a bat. Yeah.
Yeah, like a bat. Yeah.
I
They
did see a
can sense
video of
the
like a
hole.
blind
He's
kid
like a bat,
riding a
but-
bike and a skateboard and doing that. He'd go down the street going, he'd like make
Yeah.
noises and he would move and avoid like
Yeah.
obstacles and shit.
Sure,
There's a
yeah.
video of this guy doing
Echo,
that.
yeah, I know exactly the video you're talking about. So that's what they
Absolutely.
did. They used echolocation and they won the
Yep.
the tournament. That's how it is.
That's it.
That's awesome.
It was a good time.
Oh, welcome. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Tom. Tom.
Hey,
Thanks, buddy.
every year Tom brings a banger,
I'm glad
man.
I'm welcome. I'm glad I'm welcome. Thanks for
Yeah.
saying that, man. I feel like I need to come to the Keys and drink some of your whiskey.
Dang right.
Dang right. Exactly.
Next meetup in the Keys.
Donald, I am on the lookout for this thing. I have not seen it yet. I saw the release stuff for it about a month ago, and I've been looking for it, but it has not shown up here. So, Newport Charlotte, the SYC01, finished in French Syrah red wine cask. I'm looking for it. Donald, it'll probably take till December before it shows up around here, but when it does show up, I'll buy it, and then we can drink it together. Have you got it, Donald?
There you go.
Donald, have you found it? What's the retail on that one? That's like a $200 bottle. Pours in the parking lot. That was our Friday night part of our event. So my meetup. It was fun. It was fun.
It was
So we're
fun.
supposed to have a bottle share on Saturday night, but after the Friday night thing, we all went back to the hotel, the host hotel, and it turned into pours in the parking lot.
Pours in the parking
It's okay
lot.
because the hotel there, the hotel that hosts, they know what we're doing. They're totally okay with us drinking whiskey and everything. They're totally cool. They're so cool to us.
They
It's going to
are.
be hard to have it at another location next year, but I'm thinking about having it at another location next year. But it'll be difficult because these people they're very on board with the whiskey thing. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up having a great time on Friday night out in the parking lot next to the hotel, and great bottles were pulled out and good whiskey was drank,
Yes.
and it was a good time. It was a very
Absolutely.
good time. But I think a few people might have gone a little too hard on Friday because they weren't able to go as hard on Saturday. Not going to call out names, but you guys know who you are. You went a little too hard on Friday. That's all. Hold on. Okay, there we go. He said something about pretty nice pours. Terminated. She was hitting on. Oh, you talking about Charlotte?
Yeah.
Damn.
Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. She was totally hitting on you, Troy, man. Oh, there we go. Troy. Oh, good. We're airing all the dirty laundry now. Everybody, you're privy to stuff that only a few people know about right now. Remember what Paul was calling her? Oh God, I forgot what Paul was calling her.
Calling her the wrong name.
Charlotte, evidently.
Okay, so while we were having pours in the parking lot, unofficially titled Pours in the Parking Lot, on Friday night, we were all hanging out as a group, the whiskey enthusiast group that we are. And then because we're so friendly and we want to include people in our fun, there were some
Yep.
people that were out, including Jim, who was celebrating his 70th birthday, and his daughter, Charlotte, who was looking out for him
Yes.
and doing a horrible job of looking out for him.
Very sad. Yeah. Very horrible.
Looking a miserable job of looking out for her dad. Anyway,
I ended
Make
up
sure his
carrying
glass
him
was full.
upstairs to his room. So
yeah.
Oh, bro, he had an
Oh,
upstairs
I was-
room. That's horrible.
All I know is
Yeah.
I was talking to him and he seemed like a nice guy. And I said, happy
Yeah.
birthday. You're certainly welcome to hang out with us and enjoy our camaraderie and our friendliness. And then I turned and I was talking to somebody else for a minute. I turned around and the next thing I know, Jim's on the ground.
yeah,
Like he's
he tripped
laid
over
out
the parking bumper. Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently gravity and that guy did not get along. I don't know what it was.
That's
But
unfortunate.
Sierra
was
checked
not
him out, and I
Charlotte,
got
it
him
was something
upstairs
else.
safely. So yeah.
I don't know, Troy, man. Charlotte. Oh, Cheyenne. Paul was calling her Cheyenne. I don't know if that was right. Apparently, you were distracting her. Yeah, it was Charlotte. Yeah, and he was calling her Cheyenne. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name was Charlotte. I have a pretty good memory.
Yeah.
Charlotte and Jim.
Yeah.
Anyway, the ancillary stories that go along with having a whiskey meetup, just the randomness that occurs in adjacent to what actually is going on. There's always something else
Yeah.
adjacent to it. That's the nice way to put it. Anyway, it was still a good time. Jim ended up getting back to his room. I forget what it was that we gave him to drink, though. There was something he had never had before, and somebody poured him a whiskey, and it might have been
High proof whiskey.
I want to say it was cast strength. It was probably something cast strength, and he shot it. He did it as a shot.
I think it was one of those bull run picks.
Oh, it might have been the 15-year bull run or something.
15-year, yeah.
That Pinot finished 15. It was like 118 proof or something.
Yeah,
That guy's never had that before in his 70 years. Well, that was it.
Oh, I did say that.
Yeah, gravity is a bitch.
Bull Run American whiskey. I don't think that one got opened. It might have.
Which one? Which one?
Bull Run, American whiskey Bull Run. So 15
The American whiskey. I don't remember that one being opened.
No.
I can tell you this. In
good
years
stuff.
previous at the bottle share, we had more bottles. But this year, even though it was less bottles, pretty much every bottle was like a banger.
The quality was way up.
The quality is way up.
Yeah. And it was
Quantity
more
down, quality way up.
it was easier to kind of pick and choose and figure out what get a good thing versus so widespread.
Being overloaded.
I think Paul Whiskey Food Dude, he was really good because he was keeping notes and cataloging what he had.
Yeah.
But I think most people probably tried between 10 and 15 whiskeys that night, and you were a little bit more selective about it because there was good stuff to choose.
Even the 75 Seagrams, that was a good start.
Oh,
yeah, that birthday bottle was solid. So good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I left my little card around here somewhere. But
Tom says he doesn't know what it's like to turn 70. All you need to do is come to Florida, buddy. We'll celebrate your birthday with you, even if it's nowhere near your birthday. We can do that. We can do that.
I mean, that implies he's already done that. So
yeah, it seems like he's
happy birthday.
I guess we're aiming for another number next time. That's it.
Bottles with gravity. Hey, did they fill this bottle with gravity? Because I can't stand up now. I drank all this gravity. Now I can't move.
It has an anchoring effect to your ass, to the asphalt.
It wasn't my fault. It was that asphalt.
Seagram's was fantastic. So
even worse is when you're in flip flops and you've got elevation changes between the curb and the parking lot.
Oh no.
As long as you don't blow them out.
Is that how it went down? I didn't see the part where it actually went down.
Well,
those were some contributing factors. Yeah.
Okay. I know we did not have proper footwear on. Oh, I guess it was proper for Florida.
Might as well just go barefoot, get the flip flops off your feet, and you can use your
toes.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. The Coburn, Troyman brought a. Actually, he sent it ahead. I brought it, but Troyman sent it to me first. Was a 50-year-old port whiskey, port wine that we opened on Friday night for Slapshot's birthday from his birth year, and it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild, even though it was a little on the raisiny side. If you guys know about what happens to old port, it kind of gets raisiny. It had a raisiny thing to it, but it was also very fruity and it was viscous. It was almost syrupy, a little bit of syrup.
Yeah,
not like super thick, but really good.
And you can tell it had some proof.
I think teaches more than Matt-ish, madness-ish. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. I must have infringed on copyright because Matt's here. What's up, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
Am I in? Yes. Finally.
Cheers,
I don't have any gigs. That's the one good thing about not gigging anymore is I've got time. Matt, yes. Finally, after years, I'm saying yes to Matt Madness.
Nice.
Yes,
not the ish version.
Love you a long time.
Matt-ish, madness.
No, real deal.
Man,
Real deal, Holyfield.
You're throwing your hat in the
You
ring.
need to start practicing.
I don't need any practice. I'm gonna wing it.
He's moving on up to the big time.
That's right.
Finally
That's
got
right.
his piece of the pie.
All right, Who Flung Dung is out. Have a good night, buddy. Cheers
night,
to you
Dung
with
Flunner.
some 130 proof Jack
See you,
Daniels
buddy.
single barrel proof, the Sherry G Cherry
Absolutely.
bottle.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's got a Cracker Jack thing on it too. Not as much as the bottled and bond does, but this has a Cracker Jack thing on it too. That's pretty tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Finally.
this-
Well, the first couple of years, I was gigging, so I couldn't commit to Fridays, but I'm not gigging right now, so that's good.
That's right.
Are you pouring the Obtanian pick?
Yeah. Just gonna
I'm
put a
gonna
little
pour
bit
that.
in
That's gonna be my
the taster.
Yeah, I've
I've
been trying not to pour
before I have
that.
to check out.
This happened the last time I poured it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
You got another open one or
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
Of course I do.
I'm there.
I need to go get another one though, because I don't have an unopened one. Everybody say cheers to the World
That was
Cup
the one thing I
whiskey
thought about I was going to get in Florida, but I didn't really do a lot of purchasing in Florida.
Yeah, if you would have went to PJ's, they had some.
You're in and
Yeah,
out, in and out, in and out again when you're here in Florida.
Yeah, it was
You're here in
good.
Florida, then you're gone, then you're back, then you're gone, then you're back.
Oh
Where are
yeah.
you going?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So I just threw my hat into Matt Madness this year. You know, my biggest fear about Matt Madness is not the whiskey
You're in.
tasting part of it. It's the song that David is going to pick for me. That's what scares me the most is that David Collins is going to, I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to do something that's going to fuck me up. I know he is because he knows me and I know him and he knows what I know and he knows I'm a musician. So he's going to fuck me up.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna
And I know that you know that I know.
Yes.
You know that I know.
exactly that.
Yep.
Exactly that.
It'll be a.
Oh God,
it'll
what
be
did I
a-
say
it'll be a
yes to?
butt- It'll be a. It'll
You
be
know
a
that,
butt song.
those little shorts that he does, those little
Oh.
snippet songs, man, are so
They're the
funny, man. That,
Fantastic.
Well,
he
well,
has
when
an
it-
uncanny ability.
I'm going to call David Collins tomorrow. I'm going to be like, listen, I just committed to Matt Madness this year.
I mean,
Don't fuck
Be
me
nice
up,
to
bro. Don't fuck me up, bro.
Don't tase me.
I'm like,
don't tase me, bro.
yeah, don't put too much time into your creation for the song because I'm going to be out in the first round. You literally don't want to work too hard. So
No,
when
no,
will
don't
Matt
cut yourself
Madness
short.
start?
You're a tremendous
I guess
lad.
Matt can answer that probably soon-ish.
It's
He's
usually
always
in
asking for
March
when
because it
people want in.
coincides with another thing that happens in March.
A well-known madness event.
Yeah, it's some
madness
time in
event, yeah.
March.
But it does
about-
tend to drag on.
Some little rinky dink thing that happens,
Yeah.
you know.
So somewhere around June, I guess.
Yeah,
you know, we're
based on last year.
not the best.
Yeah,
at
it
keeping
did go to
score.
June last year.
It did. Oh, there we go. Hey, Northwest Bourbon's announced. What's up, Mark? Good to
Cheers,
see you.
Mark.
Hey,
man.
what's up, Mark? Cheers.
Cheers, and Mark,
Mark.
with Jack Daniel's single barrel proof Sherry G tribute
Mm,
bottle. This one right here, right there.
that is such a good bottle, man. I got that much left in mine, about an inch from the bottom.
I have another one. I have this one and a
Oh,
and a
man.
I literally got it and immediately put it in a crate and put it away forever.
There you go. I
Like
only
for-
got one. I won it on the HBR stream a couple
Oh
years
yeah, I
ago.
remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's kind of early on with the T-Rob.
Nice.
The early days.
Oh, I
of
was so
T-Rob.
glad, man.
Yeah.
I want
HBR stream.
that.
Hold on, HBR stream.
Brian, don't put that kind of pressure on me. I'm definitely not going to win the Matt Madness. I will show up. I will show up. That's all I can promise.
Hey. It might be the resurrection of Team Slap.
Tony, call him and then text me that you just called him, but don't tell him I'm going to call him. So you call him, then text me I just called him, and then out of nowhere I'm going to call David.
There you go.
Like it'll be a weird coincidence to David. He won't know we've been plotting and scheming because there's no way he's up this late.
Oh no.
They're
Not
busy.
after last
They're busy.
night.
They didn't stream the other night. They're busy doing stuff. They couldn't stream on Monday. They got all things going on.
Yeah.
Well, listen, life has been kind of busy for me lately too. It's kind of crazy.
Well, they were on last Thursday night.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Out of the blue. Yeah.
Yep.
Just out of the blue.
I almost went on last night out of the blue just for like whatever reasons. I don't know what it was. I was
Well, there
just
was kind of a hole last night.
Yeah.
there was a little hole, yeah, and that's why I was thinking I might have.
Joe streamed for a bit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go because Joe ended up going. So.
Right.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that Dusty Dan wasn't rolling.
Yeah, he didn't go on. And there was somebody else that didn't go on either.
Well, Monday nights are usually Shelf Turds,
Yeah.
Dusty Dan,
Yeah.
Bruzel, for those of you who watch Bruzel's
Right.
on Monday nights. And then there's like one other. I forget who the other is. Oh, Dusty Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, Dusty.
And Darren and Bill usually go a little earlier.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Well, Darren,
they-
Bill, they were on, but they come on earlier. Yeah.
Early.
They do 1 hour though, right? They're like 1 hour and out.
Yeah, they usually don't go much over
1
an
hour on
hour.
Thursdays, and then he's out too. Mr. Mom, am I doing a St. Patrick's Day live stream? I believe that's on a Monday, so probably not because it's not a Tuesday. But maybe. I'll give you a but maybe.
We're gonna leave that to.
But in general, probably not because
There will be a lot of places celebrating that on Saturday this year.
yeah. Maybe I'll do a quick live stream or something. Maybe I'll see what Stacy's doing. Maybe Four Leaf is going to do a special Monday night St. Patty's Day thing. That'd be cool.
I hope so because I got to be in. I'm having surgery Tuesday morning, so I won't be able to drink past midnight. So
Wow.
No. Well, we better get you drinking all the way up to 11:59.
all the way up to
sir.
11:59.
We can make that happen for sure.
Yeah, got to have the old right knee replaced. So.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
getting a knee total knee replacement.
Total knee replacement. Jeez, bro.
Good luck with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
It's been hurting for a while now.
All
Yeah.
It's
You're-
bone on
Oh,
bone.
yeah, I think you were
so-
totally bone on bone on that shit, right?
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
No,
All right. Let me finish off this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish that off. This is the
Man, that bourbon is
steel
good.
barrel proof. I didn't finish
that
it off.
obtainium pick is so good.
I know, but I don't want to drink it unless there's still a couple of those left for sale, believe it or not, because I do a
What?
horrible job of promoting that those things are available.
Yeah, I mean,
For those
we talked
people want to
about-
know, and you never had it, I have an obtainium pick. It's an 11-year-old plus MGP 36% rye at 110 proof.
really
cash
good.
strength.
oh,
Yes.
It's really good. So good.
It's super dark.
I don't like to hype it too much, but it is really good.
It's really good.
I'm hoping that like years from now, somebody gives that back to me in a blind. Like somebody sends me a blind and like, oh, you'll never know what this is.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Down to the label practically.
Yeah.
The thing is, the first night I opened it, it was like,
Yeah. Yeah. You put pretty good dent on a night one.
I was like, whoa, man,
Yeah.
that was a good dent.
I really like it. I mean, I'm not tooting
It's
my
got-
own horn
it's
because I
got-
didn't make that whiskey, but I really like that whiskey.
It's got a lot of depth of flavor for
Mm.
110 proof. I mean,
It hangs around.
Yeah.
it does.
The
It's
finish.
oily. There's a viscosity to it. That
Yeah, the
kinda hits your
viscosity.
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it stick around so long. Is it's just really good at coating the mouth. There's a lot
That's
of
right.
the fatty esters or whatever it is that the oiliness of it just is really good.
It's got
What's
a
the
lot of
age on
sweetness mid out.
What's that, Mark?
what's the age on that?
It's 11 years and 11 days or something like
Yep.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good age statement of it. I know a little bit more about the source of these barrels. Let's see. Okay, there's only 36 of us here. We can talk. These were MGP 36% rye barrels that were part of the Bell Mead stock.
Oh,
So, yeah. So if you know much about the Bell Mead cast strength
Yeah.
stuff, this is part of the Bell Mead stock that some of those barrels went back onto the market and they were purchased that way. So that's
Nice.
how that's my understanding, at least, of how Cat's Eye got a hold of these barrels. So
he gets such interesting stuff. A lot of
Gene
does,
gets
man.
cool shit.
Yeah.
Gene gets cool shit. Some of
Gene,
these barrels from that same group of the Bell barrels, some of those barrels ended up as like what was that? Lost no, I don't remember the name
Lost
of it.
Lantern.
The one that has the crazy bottle with the weird glass stopper.
Yeah, that's. I think that's
Soul?
it.
Two Souls. Two Souls?
No, it wasn't the Tool Holes, but they do have that too. Damn, I can't remember who it is. But anyway, another company was putting those things out as a single barrels as well, but they were charging like twice as much. Can't remember the name of the company. Damn it. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, what I'm saying is there was other companies releasing exactly the same barrels as that Obtanium pick that I did, but they were charging twice as much money for it. So good price, good whiskey. That's all.
Absolutely.
Good price, good whiskey.
This is 11 years and 2 months.
Yeah.
Is it 2 months?
Distilled on 5/9/13, bottled on 7/9/24.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. That's 11-2 for sure.
60-36-4.
Yep.
60% corn, 36% rye, 4 malted barley.
Oh,
So it's the same as the Remus High Rye.
It is exactly the same as the Remus High Rye, yes, as far as the mash bill goes. Yep.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Brian. Dragon B's going up to Missouri this week. He's going to go see Bob Glass. Bob Glass, he'll see me when it thaws out, buddy. I'll see you in July.
Nice.
I'm not going anywhere when it's cold out right now.
Fatty Esther.
Mr. Mom went to school with Fatty Esther.
Damn.
Hold on.
We need a rim shot on that.
Tony Bag of Donuts says, just finished the Smoke Wagon pick. Okay, drinking now my new favorite Chilean beer, Patagonia Blonde Lager.
I like a lager.
I like lagers.
Yeah.
I like
Speaking of lager, Yingling showed up in Illinois on draft. I had a few on Saturday.
Oh, you
I'm
like
not sad about it. Yingling lager on draft. I'm not sad about it.
fantastic.
yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Oh wow, I guess
Everything-
Dragon B's bringing some Florida weather with him for Friday.
2 1/4. $2.25 per draft.
That's solid. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
pretty good.
Yep. At the VFW at a card game.
I love that Tony Bag of Donuts has a million freaking screen names. Oh, he's gonna get another cheer. Hold on, he's gonna get another cheers in for me too. Thanks, buddy. You didn't give me one with Anthony. You didn't give me one with the Anthony Iturreta yet, so you won't want to do that one.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's why he talked about the Smoke Wagon. It says cheers cheats. That's the first line up there, buddy. You
Damn
missed
it.
it.
Hold on. I feel like I got to cheers you with a different whiskey though. So let me switch to a different whiskey real quick and cheers you again with this one. Oh,
Hey, how come we're hanging out in Mark Allen's boudoir? What's going on back there? What the hell?
I don't know.
Why we got to watch the cushy bed?
That's all I got, man.
Well, you know, the camera's in a fixed place for his OnlyFans, so you know he can't move it. He's got to get the angle and angle quite right.
Oh my goodness! Can you
Good
dip
thing
That's
your
where that
I'm
came
on
from
for another
early.
16 minutes. Another 16 minutes or so.
damn?
I'm literally
Oh,
doing
God.
2 hours and then we're going to
That
wrap
better?
this up.
No, it's not better.
It's not better.
It's not. The other one is better. That looks like I don't know, some kind of a sterile room. What's behind that door over there? Is there
I was getting,
plastic
it's
on
the
walls?
door to the dungeon. Yeah.
Jesus
It's,
Stairs just go
it's
straight
the door
down.
outside the dungeon, you know.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on, I got to do some work here real quick. You guys talk amongst yourself.
That's better.
Okay. That door leads to the stairwell that goes to the basement.
But it's better.
Oh,
Is that where they keep the pump for the lotion on the skin? I'm just.
I can. Let's see.
What'd you
Do
say?
purple back. Oh man, this could get interesting.
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, there you go.
The old
Nice.
green screen. Oh yeah, the piano
There
room.
you go. The
Okay,
piano.
here we go. Wait, we're still in StreamYard, aren't we? Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got more.
You got
We
more.
all-
Okay.
I didn't upgrade. I just got whatever they give me. So we can sit in the same room. It's fine.
There you go. Looking at minus 20 Celsius here this weekend after being almost 10 Celsius here for most of the past week. That's a pretty good swing for you guys. I'm not good at math, but that's like a good solid 45 degrees difference. You guys are the worst. You really are. I don't know what 50 Shades of Mark means, but you guys figure that out. Oh,
Not me.
Mark, yeah, the blurry background's way better. That way we can't quite see what's going on.
All right, we'll stick with that.
It's like
It's
there's
all-
a shadowy figure back there. We can't quite.
Oh yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. This one's for the old school YouTubers here. It looks like he's got Scary Peeper in the background. You guys know about Morton Dalrymple. You don't. You better recognize. Cheech, I'm sending 5 Crittenden single barrel sample home with Dragon Bee. Make sure he shares. I'll make sure he shares. You make sure he shares. All right.
No, you.
The Crittenden things was interesting. I'm gonna have to go back to that on a fresh palette. That greenery thing was interesting. It wasn't off-putting, but it was a prevalent note, at least on that first sampling of it. That's why I saved half of it so I can go back to it. But interesting. Although the 4 grains are really 3 grains. I believe that's how it is.
He swears by that distillery.
It's interesting. I'll tell you, it's different for sure.
Right.
All right. I had put aside some of the WLW that I poured. Not sure if I want to go back to that yet. But that's what I want to finish up with here in a minute. All right. Caleb is sipping on a 4 Roses OESK. A little too soft, but good. Heard great things about the OESO, but not sold in my area.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
good
sure somebody
stuff.
can help you out, Caleb. Somebody could. Hey, T-Rob's back. Yeah, WLW. I feel the same way. But I'm not drinking that yet. I'm going to drink the rest of this. This is the my cheersing whiskey from earlier that I put aside. So I can't waste it.
Never.
81 proof whiskey should not be that good, but it is. It is. Woo. All right, little water. Finish up with the WLW. We got about 12 minutes left, everybody. Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but recovery and everything else.
Right on, brother. Glad your meetup was.
It was good. We got to get you to come to Florida one of these years, Ed.
Yeah, I need to retire.
Yep.
That's what I need to fucking.
All right, when you retire, you come to Florida. We'll hang out.
You got it.
You don't get any vacation?
I'll drink some Miller Lights with you, buddy. About 45 of them, apparently.
My boss loves me at work for some freaking reason. It's so obnoxious.
Bob Glass said WLW. What is that, a unicorn? Bob, I don't own a bottle of it. I was fortunate enough to get a sample of it. So it's not like I'm sitting here with a B-tack on the desk.
That explains why you haven't taken it to the meetup. It's hard to share a sample at a meetup.
It is hard to share a sample at a meetup.
I understand.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
My apologies.
I don't have any B-tacks on the shelf. So
I know you wouldn't hold out on us. I'm sorry.
No, I absolutely wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. I'm trying to share it with as many people as I can. T-Rob just dipped. I don't think he meant to, though.
No.
Oh, more connection issues. It happens.
All right.
Yeah, the stream's kind of flipping in and out.
Yeah, I'm going to put this out. There's one more time because there's 35 people here and some people might have just come in. I'm looking for the Jack Daniels 14 year. Jack Daniels 14, please. Anybody can see that, just let me know.
I haven't seen it, but I know it's out there.
Yeah. And listen, if you can only find one bottle of it and it's too rich for your blood, let me know and I'll at least send you a sample of it. I'll pay for it and you get a sample out of it. I think that's fair. That's fair.
It's Lunatic Fringe.
Are you saying Lunatic Fringe? Or are you saying?
He said, "I know you're out there. I know they're out."
Oh goodness! Very few people know that song, though.
He said that.
Yeah, that was from Vision Quest.
Lunatic Fringe is from Vision Quest. Very good.
I see, man.
Now, can you name the artist that did Lunatic Fringe?
Oh, you would have to ask that.
Hold on, don't worry about that part. Can you name another hit by that guy?
No, I can just remember
Radar Love.
Radar Love's Golden Earring, and that's not that guy.
Okay, so the same one.
Oh, I can tell you that the other hit is Life is a Highway. Life is a Highway.
No,
Madonna. I'm gonna fly all night long.
That's the song. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Just give me a
take a JD12.
Give me an hour.
JD14. Sorry. Yeah, I would too, buddy. JD14. That's what I'm looking for.
It's just one dude's name, then, right?
Tom Cochran. There it is. Tom Cochran. That's the guy. Duh.
It's not a band. It's the dude's
hold
name.
On a second. Donald said duh, which means that guy must be a fucking Canadian. He's pretty Canadian. Somebody fact check that for me.
Oh, he must
be. Because if Donald knows and it's a duh, if it's a duh, that guy's probably Canadian, like my Uncle Aldo. Lunatic Fringe, great song. It is a great song. Tom Cochran, that's the guy. I knew Donald would know. Somebody is going to know. Anybody look that up yet? I don't look it up. Is he Canadian?
Of course he is.
I'm guessing. Maybe he's not. Maybe he just happens to be from. Maybe he's from like the Upper Peninsula. He's just really close to Canada.
Like, oh, look at that shit from Toronto. He says
he is from Toronto. That explains it right there. That does explain it. Ah, hilarious. Yeah. All right, T-Rob's out. He got kicked out. That's all right, T-Rob. We're about to wrap it up here soon anyway. But have a good night.
Maybe that's where he's living now, but he was born in Manitoba.
Manitoba is also Canada, though.
I know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Manitoba. Tom Cochran. There you go.
More than all of us.
Gotta love those Canadians. Hey, Donald. This is going to be just between me and Donald. Hey, Donald. Do you remember Chilliwack? Do you remember Chilliwack at all?
The other one would be Bryan Adams.
Hey, don't be busting on Bryan Adams.
Okay.
That dude was
As
cool.
is Rush, the best three-man band ever.
Easily the best trio, yeah, without
doubt. I forgot Rush.
Manitoba, the land of crown.
Easy Top might fight him for it, but
nothing wrong with that. All right, Thomas. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good night.
Red Rider.
Good night to you, sir. Red Rider, yeah, Red Rider.
Yep. Cheers to you, Rob.
Bryan Adams is a pussy. That's true. That's true. I'm not even gonna highlight it. I'm just gonna read it. Come on, Donald. Tell me you know who Chilliwack is. Chilliwack. Wait, Donald is Canadian. Well, why drink only one Cheech Pick when you can drink two? Obtainium for my last pour. There you go. All right, I'm gonna join you in Obtainium.
He flew that shit.
Obtainium. I haven't had that before.
Amazing.
Tony's traveling. My shit has made it worldwide, apparently. Ooh. I wish that was on camera. I just did the most impressive pour. I poured my Obtainium for like 6 or 7 inches above the glass. Didn't waste a drop.
Well, that'll still be good.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Canadians, a Russian 12 goals from all-time high, great record. Oh, shit. Fucking Brian throwing down the fucking smack with some smack talk in the hockey world. Yeah, there you go. Donald does remember Chilliwack. There you go. You and me, we're the only two.
Chilliwack. That's hilarious.
So evidently I searched for Chilliwack.
Pink Floyd
in the same tab that my StreamYard was in, so I just dipped myself.
Oh, I was going to say, Mark, do you happen to Mark Eminecker? Do you happen to have your T-shirt from the meetup? I don't know if anybody's
it's
been wearing it just because Bob Glass
upstairs.
said it's his favorite.
It's upstairs, I think, hanging in
Okay.
the laundry room, or it might be my closet.
David is a guitar wizard. You're not wrong. Bob Glass, what size T-shirt do you wear? I'll see if I can send one your way.
Oh, yeah.
If not, Dragon Bee will be wearing his, and you can just take his off his back.
Pink Floyd wasn't Canadian, but somehow we got off the subject. But
Yeah.
Pink
T-Rob
Floyd is,
was leaving, but he's also back.
pretty damn good.
Yeah.
He wants to come back for the Chilliwack conversation.
No, I was going to say that the Canadian government has apologized for Brian Adams on several occasions. So.
I almost had water come out of my nose when you said that. Yeah, I got tears now. Thanks. Bob, I got you. I got you, Bob Glass. I got you. Bob also remembers Chilliwack. There you go.
Mm.
They had a song called Gone. I think it was Gone So Long.
Gone.
Not so long, yeah.
Gone. She's
I'm
been
looking at
gone
it
so
right now.
long. She's been gone so long. I can't remember. I can't believe I remember Chilliwack. That's great. Milli Vanilli was not a Canadian band. Not a Canadian band.
Loverboy. You know,
Hey, I like Loverboy.
great Canadian band from the 80s.
Oh shit. Tony Bag of Donuts just sent me this picture. He is not only drinking the Obtainium, he's barely got any of that shit left.
Oh, man. Oh,
It's okay. He's got extra bottles.
nice.
Yep, there you go.
Did you hear that?
That's I didn't put this part of it. All that's left of the bottle you gave me 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Let's just say other people have probably helped him with that. That's my guess.
There you go.
That's good. Donald, we will not hold that part of it against you. You can't be responsible for everything bad out of Canada.
No. I think Nickelback's got to
someone
redeem
has to be
themselves
blamed.
after all the meme issues. You know.
Yes, the memes for sure. All right, we're going to go through the panel real quick. Mark Ellens, name your favorite Canadian.
Canadian?
Favorite Canadian. Don't hesitate. Just rip it off.
No idea, man. I'm
Celine Dion for Mark Ellens. Celine Dion for Mark Ellens. Dano B, your favorite
Fuck,
Canadian.
I don't know any Canadians. What the fuck?
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Who do we know that's Canadian? Albina and Patrick. I don't know.
Who is
One of
that?
my wife's friends. Albina and Patrick.
Yeah, they're great people. Love those people.
Sure.
T-Rob, you got a favorite Canadian?
Neil Peart.
Neil Peart. There you go. Solid. Fish and Doc.
Yeah.
Getty Lee.
Geddy Lee.
Geddy
Okay.
Lee,
There we
another.
go. Z-Man. Favorite Canadian?
Who are you talking to?
Z-Man. Ed Zemansky.
Hey,
Who's your favorite Canadian?
I saw a Russian concert once, and they fucking were great, man.
That's it. It's definitely Rush. It's definitely Rush.
There you go.
Tony Bagadenis loves Dave Collier. John Candy from Tim Evans. Tim Evans, what's up, buddy? John Candy fuck yeah for the win. And also cheers, Tim Evans.
Cheers, Tim Evans. Gordon
Rick
Lightfoot.
Moranis.
Gordon Lightfoot. I used to play music with his grandson, actually.
Edmund
Wow.
Fitzgerald.
Sonny Leone. Sonny Leone, the jockey? Sonny Leone? For those of you who were at my meetup, you got to meet Sonny Leone's manager,
There you go.
the Aussie that was at my meetup.
He sure was.
my goodness, really?
Yeah.
A small world.
Yeah. Jeff.
Jeff
the
Aussie.
Jeff the Aussie. That's correct. Jeff the Aussie. William Shatner. There you go.
Elijah
Man
Craig.
picked my favorite. That's my favorite Canadian. William Shatner. There you go. Yeah.
No one picked Jim Carrey.
Eugene Levy.
No one picked Jim Carrey because Jim Carrey's not anybody's favorite.
Eugene Levy.
Prior
Eugene
Marshall
Levy
Bill.
is another fantastic Canadian.
Yeah.
Comedic genius for sure. Comedic genius. Yeah, Jeff was an awesome dude.
Anyone from SCTV.
SCTV, man.
Yeah, that's John
Jeff's
Candy.
last name is like-
Moranis. Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
Perrin. Jeff Perrin, I think is it. Jeff Perrin is his last name. But yeah, Jeff was cool. Sunny Leone is
The
an
Wiggles.
actress.
Oh, that's Australian, isn't it?
Oh, okay. There's also a Sunny Leone that's a jockey. Just so you know, maybe that's where she took her name from. Maybe that's the kind of. Maybe she's great at riding horses.
There you go.
Dave Cool, yeah.
Dave Cool.
Well, that's a different show.
But, yeah.
It's a different show.
I have a. Anyone know why Dwayne Johnson can convert a lesbian?
Why?
Why?
It was close, wasn't it? It was really close. Really
because
close.
Rock beats.
I knew it was going. Yeah, Jeff was a great guy. Hey, Mojo's here. What's up, Mojo? Good to see you, buddy.
Mojo. Cheers, brother.
Too soon?
Mojo.
Mark, I'll let you say it. If you want
Too
to say
soon?
it now.
I already tried. That's fine.
There you go.
I think we all saw it on Instagram. It's fine.
We all know the joke, right?
Yeah.
We all know. Oh, holy shit. Without Dave Coulier, would Alanis Morris exist? Morissette exists? Probably not.
Alanis Morissette, that's right.
Most people don't know that song's about
Was
him.
he her dad?
Well,
No, that's what that song
yeah,
came from, was their breakup.
right, right. You ought to know. You ought to know, buddy.
I mean, would the world be that much different? Really? I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we different from Canadians? We couldn't be any more different from Canadians.
Yeah.
No. Would the world be any different if Alanis Morissette had never been popular?
No.
In your
No,
hand,
no.
in your hand.
Maybe Avril Lavigne, but not Alanis Morissette.
She's definitely she's up there on the same level as Jewel.
Jewel. But Jewel was homeless at one time.
That was her only redeeming quality.
Exactly.
She had a home. She slept in the car.
Slapshot said his height is right for a jockey, but his weight is right for an NHL defenseman. If anybody was at my meetup, I had told a joke about jockeys, about like if you're too tall to be a jockey, you end up as a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, all those dudes like 5'4". You know, they're
You're like, oh my God, I'm a little too tall to be a jockey. I guess there's always NASCAR.
that's always NASCAR.
It's going to drive horsepower instead of a horse.
That's right.
That's
You want to
it.
know what's funny about one horse actually equals 16 horsepower?
Yeah.
Well,
You think one horse would be 1 horsepower, right? But it's not. One horse equals 16 horsepower.
And
Is
it
there something
depends on
about
the style,
legs
type of
and
horse. Yeah. If it's a draft horse versus a
when they started to measure horses,
quarter
like
horse, yeah.
Oh, you measure horses in hands.
well, not
Yeah.
by the height, but by the power. Like, how does you get 1 horsepower? Like, why does it even come up?
It's I think it's a torque conversion thing. I think it comes down to how many foot-pounds or newtons you got.
Yeah, it's Newton pound, yeah. The English like to use Newton pounds. We use foot pounds.
Yeah, foot-pounds, Newton pounds. Yeah.
Which is weird because neither
I
one
think
of them are
Newton
metric.
is a
So,
measure of power, just like foot pounds is a measure of power. So I don't think you need to say Newton pounds. I could be mistaken, but I think Newton is like included versus foot
I thought they were
pounds
different.
or inch. They are different.
Yeah.
But you don't
They
need
are
to say
different.
Newton pounds versus.
That's
foot
just
pounds. I
like they
think-
measure weight in England in stone, you know.
Fig Newtons, they are delicious. I
dragged
do
down
like
by the
Fig
stone.
Newtons. Newton meters. There we go. Thanks, Tom.
Newton meters, yeah.
Although your
Yeah,
R's,
you need
your
to-
R's before
you
your
need to
E
get
over
your
there.
metric.
That's a bastardization of some damn numbers
You
right
misspelled
there.
that, though.
You got
What's a
Newton
metric?
and meters.
Oh, slap shot.
That's like an English and a
Hands
French
is
guy
like
got
2.
together.
So apparently I'm one hand. I'm one hand. Shortman says 1 horsepower is based off those little horsey rides at the mall that cost $0.25.
You know,
Showing his age.
a hand and a half ain't bad.
Hand and a half. There you go.
There you go.
Oh goodness.
I
Cheers,
do
Mojo.
know that once a Mustang gets over 500 horsepower, it starts wanting to run into crowds. So I do know that.
That's
not
kind of wrong.
mine personally, but I've
Not
seen
yours,
videos.
no.
How do you corral a team of 500 horses?
Yeah.
Except
So-
after C, except when sounding like A is a neighbor away. And on Wednesday in
Or
May,
before E, like in theater or in whatever the fuck you said earlier.
meter
Receive.
and leader.
Meters, like in
and
meters
Peter.
and in Leader and
Cedar.
theater. Oh damn, Bob Glass. Those are good. No one said Steppenwolf or Triumph for Canadians. I do like Triumph
Because Rush rules.
Oh, I
because
love
Rush
Triumph.
does early. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. You guys remember the band Zebra, another power trio? Zebra. They had a hit called "Who's Behind the Door."
Yep.
Probably around 80.
No.
I want to say around
Vaguely.
84, 80, somewhere between 83 and 85. Zebra.
Helen Reddy.
Or as they say in Canada, Zebra. Zebra.
They were overwhelmed by Van Halen in 1984.
Probably. I'm trying to think who they opened for on that tour. No, Autograph was the opening act on the
Autograph. Yeah.
1984 tour.
Oh yeah, I had that record too.
Yeah, turn up the radio.
That's it.
Can I?
You're
I got the power. Let me see.
That's the one. That is the one.
Yeah.
Great.
Ian
They had
Murray.
some
There
hair.
you go. That's a solid Canadian right there.
Hey, I was getting ready to say Anne Murray. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we say
You
at the
did say
event.
it.
Well, you do say zebra. Okay. You don't say zebra.
Zebra. With
Oh,
three
goodness.
E's.
The Guess Who, Burton Cummings.
Guess
Oh,
who?
Burton Cummings, yeah, definitely.
Canada band since the first Superstar. Yeah, I do like the Guess Who. Yeah. Burton Cummings, very talented. Very
And
talented.
he had a good solo career too.
Yeah. That guy had pipes. He was very talented.
Oh yeah.
You think wait, is Keanu isn't Canadian? I thought he's Hawaiian. Somebody fact check
I
that
don't
shit.
know.
Caleb's all over the fucking place here. Somebody help me out here.
I think
Troy
Keanu's
Man's still here. Troy Man fact checks that the shit.
Yeah,
We gotta
fact
get
check
the truth
that,
here.
American
First
woman.
vinyl album ever that Fats Wade bought was Steppenwolf Live.
Wow.
Connor
This
Root
is
is Canadian. Ben is adamant about his Canadian heritage. Born in
Nice.
Lebanon. Like Lebanon. Is there a Lebanon in Canada?
Hey, that dude, everybody that works with him says he is the nicest person.
Yeah.
they've ever
Oh,
Next we'll
Mr.
have-
Mom with the BTO. That's Bachman Turner Overdrive. As I like to
Overdrive,
call them Bachman
yes.
Turner Overweight.
Hey, I got some of that on vinyl. I got the original.
Vinyl anymore.
Keanu definitely has Hawaiian heritage.
Yeah.
But he is a Canadian for real, for real?
Nice.
Somebody fact check that. Where you
That
at,
makes
Troy?
sense though, because he's so friendly. You know.
He's a generous man.
True. That's true.
He hasn't apologized for John Wick yet, though.
Yeah,
And why should he?
I've heard those are really good movies. I've never seen them.
They are.
they're good.
Really?
They're
Well,
good.
the
Minute
good
9
part
PM.
about them is
John Wick.
It's really hard for me to set up a couple hours aside to watch a movie. So when I do, it'll be streamed live on Discord on Sunday nights.
The good thing
Yeah.
about him is he does his own stunts, and he
Yeah.
went and had the training, so he's very proficient in what he's doing in those
He's
movies.
a firearms handler.
His firearms proficiency is amazing. That whole
Yes, it is.
That
eject
is him.
flip thing that he does.
Yeah, he went up there to Terran Tactical. Those guys are amazing. I mean,
Yeah, but he showed them a thing or two about that ejection thing that he does with the clip.
yeah,
Because apparently they're
it's
crediting
called a
Keanu with
mag
that.
flip. Yeah,
Yeah, they're crediting.
we do that. I mean, we teach that now. Actually, we teach that when you feel your bolt lock to the rear, you hit the ejection button and you
Yep.
flip
Kind of
it
toss it to the side, a little
as
fling.
you're reaching for your reload. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty crazy.
Because sometimes the magazine will not
Right.
drop freely, but if you flip it, it keeps you from having to grab it, so
Yeah.
you can go for your reload quicker. Yeah,
Yeah, you're just looking for a little bit of inertia, a little bit of the
Yep.
effect to kick it out to the side. What
That's
the
right.
heck? Top shelf Dustin's here. What's up,
Then
Dustin?
you got to reach up with it and pull it
I
out.
believe he's talking about Reeves, not Eves. Was born in Beirut, Lebanon, the son of Patricia Bond, a costume designer, performer, and Samuel Nolan Reeves Jr., a geologist. Reeves' mother is English, and his father is an American of English, Hawaiian, Chinese, and Portuguese descent.
wow. We're getting a
Keanu
genealogy
Reeves is
study tonight.
Kiana is a mutt. That's what that is.
So he's Lebanese.
Yeah. Also, cheers to Top Shelf Dustin. Good to see you, Dustin.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while.
Hope you're doing good.
Absolutely.
Sure, Dustin.
Nice. Thanks, Tom.
Oh, well, gentlemen, I'm going to retire for the second time tonight.
Good move,
But,
buddy. I'm right behind
yeah.
you.
You guys
like I do have to go to work in the morning, but luckily I don't have to go to work until 8:30, so I can sleep a little later.
There you go. There you go.
Hey,
All right,
Chief,
Steve,
glad to see you, man. Hey,
yeah, buddy.
Had a great time in Florida, man.
It was always good. It's always good to see you, man. It's always good to see you and Donna.
Cheers,
Cheers, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
See you.
Yeah.
Tony Bag of Donuts says, Cheech, how do you feel about Josh Freese filling in for Taylor Hawkins' shoes? I think it's a perfect fit as far as live I've seen without seeing it live. Taylor Hawkins was, he was an iconic part of the Foo Fighters. Like everybody knows the Foo Fighters, and Taylor is a drummer. Do you ever fill somebody's shoes? No, but can you pay homage to them and do a good job, and then also put your own spin on it? Yes. And Josh Freese, being a fantastic drummer that he is, Perfect Circle, lots of other stuff. He's played with Devo. He's played with a lot of other people. Josh Freese is more than a capable drummer. And I think now that he's been in for about a year or so with the band, I think he's finally finding his footing. But yeah, I think he's doing a good job. You can never replace the OG, but to pay homage and then to make the music live on, I think that's the way to go. You don't want something to stop it. And you want to continue the legacy part of it.
If you want to learn drumming too, there's some shit on the BBC that's on YouTube, and the guy's interviewing Taylor Hawkins.
Yep, I've seen it. It's pretty amazing.
Yes,
he was just such an honest soul, like he just told you what he was feeling in the moment. Like if you see any interview with Taylor Hawkins, it's very honest and revealing. He's very vulnerable and all that kind of stuff.
And David Grohl is the badass.
Yeah, Dave is a badass for sure.
Good night, y'all. See you later.
All right, Mark. I'm following you as well. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Everybody, thanks for joining. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the super chats. Everybody totally wasn't serious about that, but thank you for those things. I will try to be more consistent. Obviously, the last few weeks have been kind of hectic for me, but I'll try to be more consistent. And I'll see you guys next week. That's all I can say. And send me flights, especially you patrons. Come up with flights for me to do on screens. That's always fun. All right, cheers, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.